is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
A brand new morning, welcome. 35 after 6, 97.3 Citi FM. This is the Citi Breakfast Show. My name is Caleb Kuda. It's a refreshing start to a morning, Psalm 34. It's never boring to remind ourselves to trust in the Lord and keep praising Him at all times. Because guess what? The young lion will go hungry. But those who seek the Lord will lack no good thing. And so the psalmist is saying here that he will praise the Lord at all times. There are times it's easy to praise Him, but when the stormy blast is in your face and you are at the heart of the tempest, it can be tough to remember to praise Him. But the psalmist is reminding us this morning to praise the Lord at all times, because even the young lion, it's in all its glory and strength, can still go hungry. But those who trust in the provision of the Lord, they will lack no good thing. So that's the message for you this morning. Remember, it's not the critic who counts. It's not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena. I'm talking about the man whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. So this morning, be encouraged. You are the man in the arena, but at all times be encouraged to praise, because when trouble comes, you're not going to be alone. That's Business Sense. Welcome to a brand new day. We'll bring you the news review shortly. That's brought to you by Fidelity Bank. It's back. Fidelity Bank Sika Boom is reloaded. So save 500 Ghana cedis or more and stand a chance to win up to 100,000 Ghana cedis in the grand draw. Every 500 Ghana cedis deposit gives you more chances to win 5,000 Ghana cedis monthly. So visit any Fidelity Bank branch or agent point, deposit in multiples of 500 Ghana cedis and win big. If you don't have an account, please open one with us. Fidelity Bank is here for your journey. Sika Boom style. Taste and see that the Lord is good.
I sought for the Lord, and He heard me. He heard my desperate cry, and He delivered me. He alone is the one who saves. Oh, counsel, when they make counsel.
All right, then. Make welcome Richard de la Sky.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Francisca Kakrafose.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Merci beaucoup.
Ça va très bien.
Je vais bien et toi?
Ah, toi.
Hey.
Moi, je vais bien aussi.
Oh, je vais bien aussi.
Francis Bema because are you down the never?
Francis no de grand.
Francis Bema because you down the never.
Oh my.
No, good morning, Northern Ghana. We are coming.
Yeah, man.
Yes, we are coming.
We are storming the Tamale.
Chale.
Yeah,
that's the sports stadium. Yes, we're coming there. Yes.
We did there.
Exactly.
With a lot of money.
Yes.
To find opportunity.
Yes.
To buy and invest in your business. The Northern Fair is happening from the 25th to the 26th of October.
Maybe so.
My goodness. So if you're a Ghanaian SME, you're a startup, you're a research body, you have indigenous brands making waves across the country, we are all converging
Beautiful.
at the Tamale Sports Stadium.
That's right.
9 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day. You know how we do it.
It's all about value addition.
Thank you.
Yeah, so come and buy Yokumi.
Yes.
Yes, and related matters.
That'll be the host.
Anyway, let me take you to the Ghanaian Times for this morning. The big story says establish a rice development board for active state intervention to transform the sector. That's coming in from the IFS.
Okay.
And then also on the front page this morning, men must take interest in breast cancer education to help combat disease.
Very important.
So please, you know what to do.
Yes.
And then also on the front page this morning, we are told that flu.
Sky.
Yeah,
What is happening?
The flu is all over the place. So please wear nose masks. The Ghana Health Service is warning all of us. So let's be vigilant.
Right.
Certainly, and I'll take you to the Daily Guide newspaper front page stories. NPP flag bearer race, candidates in fierce battle. Comes with a picture of all 5 of them. Also, minority raises red flag over AT Telecel merger. Daddy Lumba kids not into widows fight.
Okay.
And also, Jirapa CEO's murder. Elisha Mahama gets life in prison.
The Chronicle says this morning, Brian suggests freeze mining for 90 days to deal with the matter of illegal mining and related matters. Also, the front page this morning, his challenger in the MPP race, Edu Chum, is MPP's best hope for 2028 comeback. That's coming in from Thomas Kusi Boafo.
I'll take you to the Daybreak newspaper. Brian Achampong is there on the Galamsey fight, demanding 90-day mining pause. Also, Baumia ready to lead NPP, says track record sacrifices show. And Mahama hosts Grenada president on Friday. And also, a simple question, is Impact Technologies free from persecution in the National Service Authority scandal? All that's in the Daybreak newspaper.
The Hawk newspaper says 13 rural towns plugged into national grid as Jinapo pushes for total access. Also on the front page this morning, the MPA, we are told, has won the 2025 Innovation Crown in faraway Cape Town in South Africa. Also, Gold Bold, hailed in Washington, touted as a template for Africa's resource-driven future. Some other stories on the front page.
Okay.
I have the Daily Post as my final paper. Front page stories. President Mahama to host Grenada Prime Minister for bilateral talks. Comes with a picture of a handsome gentleman, and that's the Prime Minister of Grenada, Honorable Dickon Mitchell. Also, Akufo-Addo government made no budget for over 13,000 nurses recruited in 2024.
Yeah.
That's according to the Health Minister, Kwabena Mintah Kando, who was on Channel 1 TV last night.
Yeah.
Also, NPA stay ahead of industry through innovation and capacity, and the Energy Minister saying that.
Finally, from here, I take you to the Daily Democrat. Minority opposes Telecel AT merger deal. Comes with a photograph of properly suited Sam George, who is the minister responsible for communications. Also on the front page this morning, Haruna Idrisu vows transparent school placement. His photograph is here. And the former DC petition speaker clarify roles of MPs and DCs in district development.
Okay, so I take you online, channel1newsonline.com, agenda 111, government to continue projects above 70%, adopt PPP for the rest. This is Kwabena Mintah Kando. He spoke on a raft of issues relating to the health sector, some of which you've heard already in the newspapers. He was on Point of View last night. To some other stories, Manso Nyankumase erupts in protest after military clash injures 5. Now, any MPP flag bearer can defeat NDC in 2028. This is Sylvester Tete, who himself is aspiring to be General Secretary of the NPP. Discontinuation of Ahmed Swale case blow to Ghana's international reputation. This is Dr. Baumia's aide. And then Obuase toddler, 5 others hit by stray bullets amid chieftaincy jubilation. Very unfortunate development there. If you go to citynewsroom.com, economy could outperform IMF World Bank forecast. This is Professor Peter Korte speaking. And then also murder of Jirapa Dubai owner, sentenced to life imprisonment. There was no need for an apology. This is Mintah Kando on Tamale Teaching Hospital. Let me take you to the High Street Journal. Bright Simmons and the charge before him. Africa just gained a global voice. Citi at 11.4 Ghana Cedi to the dollar, 11.45 to the dollar. Why Ghana's businesses need stability? No surprises. Quickly, my Joe Online. China needs zero tariff deal more than Ghana. This is Professor Bokpin speaking. And NSA extends registration deadline for 2025-2026. Now, thousands in the UK sue Johnson & Johnson over talcum powder cancer risks.
Talcum powder.
Talcum powder. Yeah.
Anyway, let's take off this morning. I want to tell you about health-related matter. Yesterday, the news went viral about flu in the system, and since last week, we heard about some schools taking measures to protect students or pupils in those schools. Page 13 of the Ghanaian Times has the story by Abigail Ano. Says Ghana is experiencing an influenza outbreak as health authorities call for increased vigilance and public adherence to preventive measures to curb widespread infections. Now, a statement signed and issued by the Director General of the Ghana Health Service, Dr. Samuel Koba Akoria, yesterday said the rising cases of seasonal influenza had been confirmed in parts of the country, particularly in the Greater Accra, Central, Bono, and Eastern regions. Now, laboratory tests have identified influenza A strains H3N2 and H1N1 as mainly driving the outbreak. Now, according to the service, the surge coincides with the country's annual flu season, with peaks during the cooler months. Now, symptoms include sudden fever, cough, sore throat, running nose, body aches, headache, and fatigue. So please, if you know that you have these symptoms, I think I will urge you to stay at home, because some people still they still come to work and come and spread the thing. It's not correct.
So a number of things the Ghana Health Service has outlined, which I think is very good. We'll mention for emphasis: seek medical care early, self-isolate if symptoms appear, practice good hygiene, avoid close contact, and then wear a face mask. Now, the people who are at risk include children and adolescents, especially with schools in session, the elderly, pregnant women, and people with chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and heart diseases. So please protect yourself. It's very, very important. We can stay on some health stories, shall we? Very quickly. And the sector minister has been speaking on a number of issues. Number one, he says that when it comes to Agenda 111 projects started by the previous government, this government will continue projects that are above 70%, but then they will seek PPP for the rest. So Kwabena Minta Kando says government has begun a comprehensive audit of the Agenda 111 hospital projects to determine the true state of work, financing, and execution before deciding on the way forward. He was speaking on Point of View last night when he disclosed this. He mentioned other things that the finance minister has already told us, so we do know about that, about the amount of money we need for the number of the healthcare workers to employ.
Yes, portions of that interview was also carried by the Daily Post newspaper. I'll bring you this. That's headline: the Kufuor government made no budget for over 13,000 nurses recruited in 2024. And it reads: Health Minister Kwabena Minta Kando has clarified the challenges his ministry faced in putting over 13,000 newly recruited nurses and midwives on government payroll, blaming the previous administration for issuing clearance without financial backing. His comments follow accusations from the minority in parliament that the minister was misleading health professionals about the status of financial clearances and payments. The minority claims the previous government had already allocated funds and accused the current administration of failing to extend the clearance in time. They argue that the minister's move to seek cabinet approval is unnecessary and an attempt to cover up the delays in addressing the issue. Speaking in an interview on the Point of View on Channel 1 TV on Wednesday, October 15, the minister explained that although clearance was issued in 2024 for the recruitment of about 13,500 nurses and midwives, no funds were allocated to pay them. And he said, and I quote, "The reality is that in 2024, government started to recruit nurses and midwives." So the summary is that they recruited about 13,500 nurses and midwives and issued clearance. Once you issue clearance, you must make financial provision. Clearance is not just paper. You issue clearance when indeed you can pay when you recruit people, unquote.
Okay, so let me draw your attention quickly to the story that I was talking about on page 12 of the Ghanaian Times. Men taking interest in breast cancer education to help combat disease. Stephanie Brinkran says men have been urged to take an active interest in breast cancer education and screening to help combat the disease and support early detection among women. Now, according to the occupational health manager at Rabito Clinic, Mr. Samuel Ajekum, many men show little interest in breast cancer awareness because they believe the disease affects only women. or rely on the low percentage of male cases as an excuse for
So he's trying to say we should
inaction.
get screened.
No, that one is there, and then also we should play our part in making sure that when we notice something unusual,
You won't check yours.
Oh yeah, me. I check
that
my
one
own.
is
You are focusing your attention on another person.
No,
we
I'm
should
just
play our part.
Yeah, we should play our part. When
the
you finish
ecosystem.
checking yours, you should help with others because I think the interest is helping reduce the problem.
Provided that help is solicited,
Yes, that is so. So, but again, you can also make a request and it will be granted accordingly. Let me take you to some other stories this morning. Why are you confusing me? Let's deal with rice. Rice.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
The Chronicle says this morning, Ghana's soaring rice imports draining economy. You find that story on page 2 of the Chronicle, and Jennifer Ambule says Ghana's heavy dependence on imported rice is inflicting a deep economic strain on the nation, as new research by the Institute for Fiscal Studies warns that the country risks losing control of its food security if immediate reforms are not made to revamp domestic rice production.
Yeah.
Now, Dr. Saeed Boachi, a senior research fellow at the acting executive director, in a presentation in Accra yesterday, painted a dark picture of how rice importation has surged over the past 4 decades, despite repeated policy interventions. Now, his presentation was titled "Increasing Importation of Rice in Ghana: Can the Country Transform Its Fortunes in the Rice Sector?" The same story is published by the Ghanaian Times on the front page, details on page 12. If you are interested, we can look into it. But it's important because in the northern part of the country, where we'll be going later this month, a lot of rice production is done. In fact, the Minister for Health is one of the biggest producers of rice in
farmers,
this country.
yes. And I've seen videos of birds attacking a lot of rice farms in the north. It's a concern that some rice farmers have raised. But if you look to the front page of Daily Graphic this morning, there's still another story on rice. Rice sector can swell by 2,600%, unlock growth with strategic investment. This is IFS study. Same study. The country has the potential to increase rice production to 35 million tons annually and become a major exporter of the staple crop. However, going past the current rice production of 1.28 million tons requires government-led strategic investments in land development, irrigation, mechanization, seed quality, and fertilizer production. We have done our best to push made in Ghana products and ask more Ghanaians to eat homegrown rice. So I think the government should lead the way. They know.
And I believe in the north we'll be receiving a lot of rice producers and their products. So,
Daily Guide also covered that story for a rice development board from the IFS. But I'll stay with Daily Guide to something else. Minority raises red flag over AT Telecel merger. And the story by Ernest Kofi-Addo reads, the minority in parliament has raised serious concerns over what it describes as a shady and ill-conceived plan by the government to merge state-owned AT, formerly Airtel Tigo, with Telecel Ghana. At a press conference in Parliament yesterday, the Minority Caucus on the Information and Communications Committee, led by its ranking member and Bandai Member of Parliament, Matthew Nyindam, accused the Minister for Communications, Digital Technology and Innovation, Samuel Nate George, of confusion, incompetence and lack of transparency in handling the future of AT. According to Mr. Nyindam, the minister's inconsistent pronouncements and policy reversals over the last 6 months have not only eroded investor confidence but also jeopardized the value of Ghana's only wholly owned telecommunications company.
Okay.
So you want to grab a copy for the details.
So let's stay with matters having to do with information technology. If you go to page 8 of the Hawk newspaper, Sam George and Nokia deepen talks on Ghana's 5G future. Minister pushes for innovation, digital inclusion, and infrastructure resilience. That story, it says the Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation, Samuel Nate George, has reaffirmed the government's commitment to accelerating Ghana's digital transformation and building a resilient, technology-driven economy. Now, this came during a high-level engagement with a delegation from Nokia at the ministry's headquarters in Accra, a follow-up to earlier discussions held at the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona earlier this year. Now, the meeting focused on addressing cooperation between the government and Nokia in areas such as 5G readiness, digital infrastructure expansion, and innovation-led growth, as Ghana continues to strengthen its position as a regional technology hub. This 5G thing is very, very important.
Extremely important.
What it allows is that you can even have a surgeon in India or the US or France performing surgery on a patient here in Ghana in areas where we have deficit. Yes, because yesterday you interviewed some people and we're told that exactly. We need a lot more of them in the system.
Very important.
Sky,
the murderer of the Jirapa Dubai owner has been sentenced to life imprisonment.
Okay.
So Elisha Mahama is his name. Is the main accused person in the murder of Eric Johnson, owner of the Royal Kuzi Hills Hotel, popularly known as Jirapa Dubai. He has been convicted and sentenced to life in imprisonment. Now the High Court in Wa, presided over by Justice Yusuf Asibe, which convicted and sentenced Elisha Mahama, however acquitted and discharged two other accused persons, Belinda Miller and Kweku Kankumbata. Now, the owner of the Safari Resort in Jirapa in the Upper West region, commonly referred to as Jirapa Dubai, was killed in February 2024. Eric Johnson was stabbed to death. He had recently built the Royal Kuzi Hills Hotel, nicknamed Jirapa Dubai, in the Upper West region. And it was such a tragic incident. It's, at least justice has been served. His lawyer has been speaking to us. We heard him earlier on the breakfast news.
Away from that, Daily Post has been running a series of articles on high cholesterol. And today's edition focuses on children and cholesterol testing. So I'll just read the first paragraph. And it says, the American Heart Association recommends that children get checked, also called screened, for high cholesterol once between ages 9 and 11. Screening may start earlier if a child has a family history of high cholesterol, heart attack or stroke. Screening also may start earlier if a child has conditions such as diabetes or obesity. The next cholesterol screening is recommended between the ages of 17 and 21.
Wow.
I find this very useful information. You want to grab a copy of the Daily Post?
Yep. Sky, I have two stories that will interest you.
Oh,
so the Citi at 11.45 to the dollar. Why Ghana's businesses need stability, not surprises. This is the High Street Journal. The Ghanaian Citi is currently trading around 11.45 Ghana Cedi to a dollar. A significant recovery from recent weeks when the dollar fetched closer to 13 Ghana Cedis in some market segments. While this rebound has been welcomed, the critical question for businesses is not only how far the Cedi has recovered, but how sustainable this level is over the medium term. So they are calling for stability and strength instead of surprises. Now, the other story I said you would love also is Professor Peter Korte. He says the economy could outperform IMF and World Bank projections or their forecasts. But I'm sure you are saying that economy performance, there must be performance.
It's all about people. The economy at the end of the day is about the people. So if you cannot have an economy that's buoyant and the people are all dead, no, it doesn't work like that. At the end of the day, let's reduce it to the people. We must feel it in the pocket because the dogma that comes with some of these tightening of belt business is just too much.
Guys, just quickly, Jackie lands multiple Grammy considerations for After Midnight album. This is in the Daybreak newspaper. And Ghanaian Afrofusion star Jackie has earned multiple Grammy considerations, marking another milestone in her international rise. The songbird, known for her silky vocals and emotive delivery, has been recognized across several major categories. So you want to grab a copy of the Daybreak newspaper?
Nice one. Correct. That was a news review.
All right.
Sika boom. Fidelity Bank say save and win. Muntio. Sika boom. Just to post it and begin. Every 500 CDs you keep for a month, you get 1 point all at once. More deposits gets more points in. More points, more cash you feel win. How many points? 1 point every 500 CDs. What if you win? 5,000 CDs monthly. And the grand prize? Hey! 100,000 Ghana CDs.
Don't wait. Visit any Fidelity branch or agent nationwide to deposit in multiples of 500 CDs. The more you deposit, the better your chances to win 5,000 CDs monthly and 100,000 CDs in the grand draw. Terms and conditions apply. Win with us. Fidelity Bank, believe with us. This is an NLA approved promo, now running on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Oh, jump on now. Go, go. Go me. What time will you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car? No, I don't change my car. It be the same, right? It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so. This is the type of fuel where they want to. Cause now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir. Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mind, Seth, be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium, they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open them. Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel? Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you. Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside? I give you info. Make a fill the gobe too small. Go. Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Neil Latte sporting a beautiful kaftan, ready to serve you the business news, which is brought to you by EcoBank, Valex Lease, Equip Limited, and MTN. Good morning, Nee.
Good morning, Caleb. Welcome to the breakfast edition of City Business News, proudly brought to you by Valex, MTN, and EcoBank. In this edition, over 70 public entities comply with government expenditure management guidelines in controlling public sector spending. Also coming up, Ghana's economy could outperform growth projections by both the International Monetary Fund and World Bank. Plus, fixing local rice production challenges and cut import requires establishing a rice development board. We hear the solutions by the Institute for Fiscal Studies. I am Neat Latte. Many thanks indeed for listening to us this morning. Some market watchers are optimistic that Ghana's economy could outperform the growth forecast by the International Monetary Fund, that's IMF, and the World Bank for the year ending 2025. The IMF projects 4% GDP growth, slightly below the World Bank's 4.3% forecast for the end of the year. Economist Professor Peter Korte believes these targets are achievable and could even be exceeded if the right growth drivers are sustained. But he cautions that this must not come at the expense of the environment, citing the rising threat of illegal mining. He spoke to City Business News on the sidelines of a symposium in honor of Emeritus Professor Ernest Aite at the University of Ghana.
Certainly the IMF and the World Bank are often cautiously optimistic. You see, they don't want to project so high numbers only for you to not to achieve. So I can understand where they are coming from. But I think as a country, oftentimes we've gone beyond their projection, all things being equal. And I believe we would go beyond the 4% or 4.5% they are projecting. However, I think we should grow and not destroy our environment. Our environmental growth accounting has to be taken seriously. You can grow by 10%, 20%, but if you destroy your environment, if you destroy your water bodies, if you poison your food sources, it's not something to celebrate about. So yes, let's grow the economy, but let's also ensure that we preserve our environment.
That's economist Professor Peter Korte. Meanwhile, Emeritus Professor Ernest Aite has urged African governments to prioritize investment in broad-based economic growth, warning that failure to do so could stall the continent's development.
If you don't invest in research, you will never achieve any of the things that you want to do, because without research, nothing will work. One of the things I'm proudest of is whenever I have the chance to talk to African leaders, and I will talk to them about the SDGs. We'll talk about the SDGs and the social development goals that we are setting ourselves. And I would say, look, you want to reduce maternal mortality by X%, you want to have all children in school, you want to transform your countries. All of these require innovation. All of these require new ways of thinking, new ways of doing the things you want to do. Those new ways can only come from research. Can only come from research. So if you delay in providing the resources for the research and supporting research, you are delaying your own development. Many African governments think that spending money on research is probably a waste of resources because some white man sitting in America or in the UK will do it for us. It is wrong.
You heard Emeritus Professor Ernest Aithe there. Now, the Institute for Fiscal Studies is proposing the establishment of a rice development board to spearhead government-led interventions aimed at transforming Ghana's rice sector and reducing the country's dependency on rice imports. The Institute stresses that Ghana's over-reliance on the private sector has resulted in persistent market failures, stalling domestic rice production. Delivering a presentation on how Ghana can transform its fortunes in the rice sector, Senior Research Fellow with IFS Dr. Said Boache explained that the proposed Rice Development Board, if established, could coordinate all government activities in the rice value chain from seed production to processing and marketing.
We recommend that the government of Ghana should formally establish Rice Development Board, an agency through which active intervention of the government in the rice sector should be channeled. Rice Development Board should handle all government interventions in rice sector covering production, harvesting, milling, and storage of rice. Therefore, it should be equipped financially and technically in such a way that it can handle government intervention pertaining to the provision of certified and quality rice seeds to rice farmers, provision of adequate fertilizer to rice farming, provision of adequate irrigation facilities for rice farming, mechanization of rice farming operation, provision of adequate access to land for rice farming, etc.
Dr. Said Boache is a senior research fellow with the Institute for Fiscal Studies. Now, more than 70 public sector entities, including several metropolitan, municipal, and district assemblies, have complied with the government's public financial management commitment control and expenditure management measures issued by the Minister for Finance on May 2, 2025. Some of the entities include the Ghana Gold Board, the Data Protection Venture Capital Trust Fund, the Tema Oil Refinery, as well as the Rent Control Department. More in the following report. The compliance update follows the submission of quarterly commitment control review reports to the Internal Audit Agency in line with efforts to strengthen fiscal discipline and improve expenditure efficiency across government institutions. The Finance Ministry's guidelines were designed to ensure that public entities commit and spend within approved budgetary limits, prevent the accumulation of arrears, and manage public funds more effectively. Now, the high compliance rate signals increased adherence to fiscal responsibility principles, as well as improved coordination between internal auditors and spending officers. But the next phase is expected to focus more in deepening real-time expenditure monitoring and address non-compliant entities across the public financial management ecosystem. Overall, government is seeking to reform the public financial management agenda, which seeks to consolidate gains in macroeconomic stability as well as control public spending, all in a bid to protect the country's fiscal management framework. Let's move on now. And second Deputy Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Matilda Asante Seidu, is underscoring the rapid expansion of Ghana's fintech sector, describing it as a key catalyst for financial inclusion and digital transformation. She was speaking at the Momo Fintech Stakeholder Forum here in Accra, where she projected that the global fintech market is expected to reach $400 billion by 2028, with digital lending alone surpassing $1.3 trillion.
Crypto adoption, once marginal, is growing, driven by young Ghanaians seeking borderless finance. Globally, the tide continues to rise, and the global fintech market is projected to reach $400 billion by 2028, with digital lending alone surpassing $1.3 trillion. This transformation is not just numerical, but it's also cultural. And I'd like to speak about my mother, who is 78 years old, and who until recently only dealt in cash, but who now is a mobile money champion. Every morning when I wake up, one of the first things I see is a message. She's also a champion of voice messaging on WhatsApp. So that's how digitally we become inclusive and more aware.
Matilda Asante Seidu is second deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana. Finally, to the forex market this morning, you could get the dollar retailed to you at 12 cedis 70 pesos, the British pound at 17 cedis, that of the euros retailing at 15 cedis. Be guided that these are rates from the forex bureaus and not the interbank rates quoted by the Bank of Ghana. That's it for the business bulletin this morning. We've got more news on citynewsroom.com/business. I'm Nila Tilati. Do have a good business day.
If you know these sounds, you didn't just live through the 90s. You lived the experience. Back then, connection took minutes. Today, it takes a blink. You express yourself with memes. You hold video calls across continents. You say hey to an AI who responds,
"Hello, Kwame."
You order rides, dinner, and dreams all from the palm of your hand. A lot has changed, so have we. For over 3 decades, EcoBank has evolved with you, leading digital banking in Ghana and across 33 African countries, pioneering solutions built around how you live, move, and dream today. From our express points to EcoBank Pay, online banking, and the mobile app, we are where you are. Here for today, ready for tomorrow. Now, that's change, powered by EcoBank.
EcoBank, a better way to bank your way. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
We asked Ghanaian business owners what they want from Old Mutual.
I want insurance and pension solutions that will protect my employees.
Your business growth is our business. For 180 years, we have partnered with businesses to protect and grow their most valuable assets. From tailored group life assurance protection to affordable pension plans, we've got your business and your employees covered. Contact your broker or call Old Mutual on 0509 551 609 today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Announcing Ghana's first unlimited photocopier leasing. Yes, from just 983 Ghana cedis, you can lease a multifunctional photocopier and print unlimited. Yes, unlimited and free paper every month. Guess what? That's not all. Toners, repairs, and maintenance all are free. And oh, I'm not kidding at all. And we cover the whole country. Yes, the whole country. What are you waiting for? Just visit us at www.valexlease.com or call 0244 644048. I repeat, or call 0244 644048. Remember, terms and conditions apply. Valix Lease, affordable document management solutions.
Hey, Ruben. Every 2 seconds notification. The Momo keeps on coming. It keeps on coming, eh?
Ma, I am the community Momo man now. People send money, and with the Momo app, every payment is done. My transactions are flying.
Hey, Aden.
Ah, ma, you didn't know, eh?
Over 2 million Ghana cedis is up for grabs in the Stillman Saka promo. Transact more than 100 Ghana cedis with your Momo app, and you could win daily, weekly, and monthly cash prizes, and 100,000 Ghana cedis grand prize. And it's not just payments and money transfers. Bank to wallet transactions, savings, loans, investments, pensions, POS transactions, and Momo transactions from other partner platforms qualify. This promo runs in collaboration with the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Oh, yeah. We're excited, we're happy, we're on top of the world because EcoBank has got us. It's amazing. The world can change, the world can evolve, bring AI, whatever there be. We are confident with EcoBank. We are sorted because for over 3 decades, EcoBank has pioneered a range of digital-first banking solutions designed for the way we live today. From the mobile app EcoBank Pay, express points across the country, EcoBank is right where we are. So what are you waiting for? Join us at EcoBank. It's certainly a better way to bank your way. It's a Pan-African bank as well. Everywhere you go on the African continent, EcoBank Day there, so switch to the better side. Attention schools, offices, print hubs. Why buy a photocopier when you can lease and print unlimited? We're introducing Valex Lease Equip Limited, Ghana's first unlimited photocopier leasing service. From just 983 Ghana cedis a month, you can lease a reliable multifunctional photocopier and print unlimited. Absolutely, you heard me right. With free paper, free toners, free cartridges, free repairs, free maintenance. Oh my word, and they are across the country. What are you waiting for? Stop spending big on machines, papers, repairs, and maintenance. Switch to Valex Lease. You will smile because you keep your cash for what matters most. Let's get going. ValexLease.com is where to start. 0244-644048 is the alternative way to get in. Remember, customized payment options and packages are available. Terms and conditions apply. Valex Lease, affordable document management solutions. Hello, boss lady. Good morning to you. Oh yeah, I'm talking about you, the go-getter, the planner, a do-it-all woman building your business one bold step at a time. Listen, MTN sees you. MTN is sharing you every step of the way. We've curated the MTN Ejumapa specially with you in mind. It's more than a bundle, it's a business bestie. It has special data and call bundles so you can stay connected with your customers, your suppliers. You see that thing? Everything that keeps your hustle growing, we got you. And that's not all. MTN Ejumapa also comes with insurance benefits to help protect the business you've worked so hard to build. Because we know you are not just working for today, you are building a future. So scale up, level up, shine brighter than ever. Dial star 5060 hash now. Grab your Ejumapa bundle. Let's get to work together on your success story. MTN Ejumapa, powering women in business. A fascinating young man has joined us in the studio. Calm but effective as always. Edwin Kofi is here with Kick Off the News in Sports. Everything you need to know in the world of sports is going to bring you that. And Kick Off is proudly brought to you by Lesheho Ghana. We are 15 years old, oh Charlie. You've helped us. We've been with you. And you've seen us through it all. And this 15 years is for you. You've trusted us to improve lives across the country. So as we celebrate this milestone, we want to say a heartfelt thank you to you for your loyalty, your dedication and support. This anniversary is about you, our communities, our customers, our partners. Thank you so much. We're looking forward to the future with confidence, knowing that with Lesheho, lives will improve. Please visit any of our branches, call or WhatsApp Nana on 02-740-799 and take advantage of our financial solutions. Lesheho Ghana, 15 years of improving lives and still counting. I know you're on the road. Listen, Shell has exciting news for you. Drive to your nearest Shell filling station, visit the Loop Bay for an oil change and get 10 free car checks whilst your car gets its treat, because with Shell, every visit is a VIP experience worth rewarding. That's right, from 15th October, that's today or yesterday? Yesterday. You will enjoy your time at Shell Loop Bay with a free drink while you relax in our waiting areas during your car's oil change. No waiting area at your station? Why don't you join Shell? We reward you with a gift just to say thank you. Visit Shell and make your oil change pleasurable for you and your car. Terms and conditions apply. Shell, go well. Adrian Kofi, kick off.
Good morning and welcome to the Thursday edition of Kickoff on the City Breakfast Show with me, Edwin Kofi. Kickoff is powered by Shell. Shell go well. Politangana, Zonda GH, and Lesheho. Let's improve life. Straight into the bulletin, and the Black Stars technical director Winfred Schaefer has defended Coach Otto Addo's style of play, stressing that winning is what matters most in tournament football. Here's Schaefer speaking in an exclusive interview with Channel 1 Sports.
A tournament is only important you have to win. You can play very well. See, Comoros play good football, but lose. Yeah, and that is in a tournament, only have to win. No, when you play very nice, okay, when you lose, you go out. Yeah, a tournament you have to win. And in my time, I'm here now. Is I think five or six matches. We have only one goal against us. It was against Chad, and that was a mistake. Yeah, also we played from a very good defense for the offense. We make 5 goals against Central Africa or. You saw all the players. Yeah, and now we can play in the next matches. We play very good football, and we make good results. Believe.
Winfred Schaefer is the Black Stars technical director. Staying with the national team, and Ketu North MP Edem Agbana has expressed confidence that the Black Stars can reach the semi-finals of next summer's FIFA World Cup, a feat that will equal Morocco's historic run in Qatar 2022. He believes the current squad has the talent, determination and unity required to make history in the USA, Canada and Mexico.
With the players that we have currently and the determination, the unity I see in the boys, I would not be surprised. I believe that Ghana will make it to the semi-finals. Remember this day, keep this interview. Look at our players and compare to other countries. We have players who are playing at the highest levels. I mean, the top 5 European leagues, our players are making it. Antoine Semenyo, nobody compares to him currently in the English Premier League in terms of goal contributions. See the likes of Kudus. Kudus, one of the most fantastic players you can ever have in your team. Ayew, Isaaku, our man, the goalkeeper, Benjamin Asare. So we have what it takes. And I believe in the coach so much. I believe in Otuado. I believe that with the right support system, the Black Stars will make it at the World Cup.
That was Ketu North MP Edem Agbana. Now, Black Stars head coach Otto Addo says Ghana must take things one step at a time following their qualification for the World Cup. Speaking after securing Ghana's 5th World Cup appearance, Otto Addo says it's time to move past the AFCON disappointment and focus on the upcoming friendlies with Asian countries later this month.
Yeah, we have to take it step by step. So now it's the World Cup, full focus on the World Cup. I think it would be too far to go to think about the next AFCON. And I just hope that we continue our progress at the World Cup as well. There are some friendly games coming up now, which you can use to even improve. And I'm very, very sure we'll be ready for the World Cup. Surely, I want to maintain the squad, or let's say biggest part of the squad, for them to continue to progress. But yeah, let's see what will happen, but maybe also we can give some chances here and there. We haven't made our mind out yet, but it's going to be a mix of both. I think it's a big chance to also try something.
The Black Stars head coach also said his technical team will carefully assess each player's commitment and quality before making any decisions, stressing that only those ready to give their all for Ghana will be considered for the World Cup squad.
I mean, in general, we will look at each case one by one. Without giving names, there are players which we have been chasing since I was a coach in 2021 who didn't reply to our call or didn't want to come. And it's very, very difficult to say in general, this is what we do. So we have to see each case by case. And it's a different thing if we haven't approached you and now you want to come, then we have been approaching you all the way and you said no, but now as we are at the World Cup, you want to come. And I think Ghana should always have a certain pride also as a country. I think also that we need to go on each player and to check the commitment, which is very, very crucial because we have a very good unity and I definitely don't want to destroy this with bringing players in who don't have the commitment. So commitment has to be first.
The thoughts of Black Stars head coach Otto Addo. Some unfortunate news from the Ghana Premier League, and Asante Kotoko's young defender Shaibu Abubakar has suffered a serious knee injury during training which could keep him out for months ahead of their just days ahead of their game against Wydad Casablanca in the CAF Confederation Cup. 20-year-old Abubakar collided with teammates Morfing Donzo and was given initial treatment on the field before being taken to Accra for further examination. MRI scans revealed a torn anterior cruciate ligament and damage to his lateral and collateral ligaments. This setback is particularly disappointing for Abubakar, who had recently recovered from a hamstring injury. Let's head to England, and Manchester United legend Roy Keane says Marcus Rashford was part of the problem when it came to the team's dressing room. However, Rashford seems to have rediscovered his form since leaving United, recording 7 goal contributions at Aston Villa and later 3 goals and 5 assists in 10 games for Barcelona. Keane admits that despite past issues, Rashford remains a hugely talented player, and if he continues on his current path, he has what it takes to become a world-class footballer.
If you look back at Marcus's time at United towards the end, where there was obviously issues going on, he had 1 or 2 issues off the field. I think he was late for 1 or 2 meetings at a night out in Belfast, whatever. So he was part of the problem. The environment, particularly as one of the most experienced players at United, he should have been setting the standards and showing new people at the club what it's like to be a Man United player. But I think that's been well documented. What we have to look at Marcus going, he's got this sort of chance now with England, and he deserves it. No doubt about his talent. Not about his talent, he's obviously fantastic. His stats obviously need to improve if he wants to go to that next level, like Thomas Tuchel just said there, in terms of goals and assists. But he has the talent. But the other bit that I think would have frustrated fans, not just maybe England, more United, was his body language, or not running back, or not pressing properly. They're the stuff he has to tidy up. And if he does that, then there's no reason why he can't still become a world-class.
The voice of Manchester United legend Roy Keane. Now, speaking of Rashford, he says resilience has taken him further than talent in his football career. Speaking in an interview, the Barcelona forward revealed that missing out on England's squad for the Euros served as a major learning experience.
In life, you never know how resilient you have to be, because anything can happen today or tomorrow. So, yeah, that's definitely a huge skill set that you need to have in this business.
Did you need resilience last year when you didn't make the squad for the first time for a tournament?
Yeah, 100%. You know, it's not nice, but you can only do 1 or 2 things. You can give up, or you can continue trying to be your best and try to get back in the squad. And you know, for me, that's always the mindset I have. I'm aware I'm not going to be playing my best football the whole time, but I'm always going to try.
That was Barcelona forward Marcus Rashford. Now, Everton manager David Moyes says Jack Grealish is in a good place and could soon earn a recall to the England national team. Grealish has been in fine form since joining the Toffees, scoring 1 goal and providing 4 assists in just 7 appearances. Moyes says beyond the numbers, what matters most is that Grealish is enjoying his football again, adding that a happy player always brings the best out on the pitch.
I think he's been out a little while, and maybe he's got a bit more to prove to the manager, which I totally understand. But his form's been good, and you know, I think he's in a good place at the moment, Jack, where he's saying, I hope I can play for England again, but if I don't, it won't be the end for me, because he's back enjoying his football again and playing well, and he's certainly adored here. It's amazing how the crowd have taken to him.
That was Everton manager David Moyes. And now Chelsea head coach Enzo Maresca has been given a 1-match touchline ban after being sent off in the last gasp win against Liverpool. In the Premier League, the Italian was shown a second yellow card of the game by referee Anthony Taylor for leaving his technical area to celebrate with his players following Esteval Williams' 95th minute winner against the reigning champions earlier this month. Now some football transfer speculation news before we go. Manchester City are reportedly planning a £75 million bid for Nottingham Forest midfielder Elliot Anderson next summer, but could face competition from Chelsea for the 22-year-old England international. Tottenham Hotspur are reportedly preparing a blockbuster move to bring Harry Kane back from Bayern Munich next summer. Spurs are ready to meet the 32-year-old's release clause and wage demands. Manchester United are also in the market for a new striker, with Matteo Retegui of Al-Qadish and Italy emerging as a top target. The club is ready to spend up to £52 million for the 26-year-old forward. Kenan Yildiz continues to push for a new deal at Juventus, but with talks stalling, Chelsea, Arsenal and Barcelona are closely monitoring the 20-year-old Turkey international. And Chelsea boss Enzo Maresca is said to have doubts about his long-term future at Stamford Bridge, with Juventus reportedly considering the 45-year-old Italian as a potential new head coach. And that's the latest in the world of sport. For more on all these stories, visit citysportsonline.com. Kickoff is powered by Shell. Shell Go Well, Politangana, Zonda GH, and Lesheho. Let's improve life. I'm Edwin Kwakofi. The City Breakfast Show continues.
If you need unique services, innovative financial solutions, we deliver on our promise, cause we are number one. Let's go, we improve your life. Let's go, even when you're stuck with nothing, no matter your situation, let's go, we improve your life. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, we improve your life.
Do you ever wonder how your car's engine is doing as you drive?
Not often.
Does it feel confident and protected, or is it tired and struggling?
I have a busy schedule, so I leave matters of my engine to Shell V-Power. With Shell V-Power, you can feel confident because it is the best ever fuel designed for performance and efficiency. Shell V-Power removes performance rubbing deposits, so you can feel protected.
Fill up with Shell V-Power at a Shell service station near you. Feel confidence, feel protection, and feel performance over and over again with Shell V-Power. Fuel the feeling with Shell V-Power. Go well.
Hey there, all enterprise customers. We are rewarding all of you just for standing by us all this while. Simply keep doing the things you've always done with us, like renewing policies, making purchases, and more. The twist though, you have to do them on our self-service portal via web or the Enterprise Advantage app. Once you log into the portal, access Advantage Points and do any of the transactions you're allowed to do there in order to earn points. The more you transact, the more points you earn. The points you earn can be used to redeem loads of airtime, Momo, and other rewards. It's that simple. Just visit the portal, log in, and enjoy. Visit my.enterprisegroup.net.gh or download the Enterprise Advantage app to get started. Enterprise Advantage Points, because nothing you do should be pointless.
Enterprise, your advantage.
Abochuki babi de unya sankofa pepe soup wey you know pepe sankofa sankofa pepper powder sheshe raw sankofa pepper powder me powder sankofa pepper powder me powder sankofa pepper powder
FDA aji ejade nkrato yatum.
Jenny, our operations are too complex to be managed on spreadsheets. We need real-time control.
Exactly. That's why companies like ours are moving to Sage ERP 300. It integrates finance, procurement, inventory, and project costing across all departments.
I've seen it work. Multi-location reporting, consolidated dashboards, even intercompany transactions, all seamless.
And the best part? Trust Consult handles everything: deployment, training, and support. They are Sage's certified partner here in Ghana.
Perfect. Let's contact them today. 0302 246 875 or 0244 965 119. Visit their office in Kokomlemle or the website trustconsultlimited.org. Sage ERP 300. Built for growth, trusted by enterprise.
Hot pepper powder. This advert is FDA approved.
We're trendy and youthful. We're UBA. We're here to make your life better, stress-free and easy. We go the extra mile, beyond your expectations. We will get it done and get it done very well now. UBA, best loans and more. UBA, best customer satisfaction. UBA, best digital solutions. UBA, Africa's global bank.
For best retail products, innovative offerings, loans made just for you, attractive interest rates, trading across Africa or sending money. If you want the best digital banking products, including chatting with you on WhatsApp and Facebook, turn to UBA, Africa's global bank.
When malaria strikes, it doesn't just make you sick. It takes your sleep, your peace, your time. Work on hold, miss deadlines, your home turned upside down. Fight back fast and strong with Vegatem, artemether and lumenfantrine combination that is tough against malaria. Sealed in durable alu-alu package, each tablet stays effective to the last dose.
Vegatem now day, malaria don't finish oh.
Get back to work, back to health and strength, back to living life with Vegatem. Vegatem, tough on malaria, easy on you. Imported and distributed by Panacea Pharmacy Limited. Contact 059-380-2668 or 0274-182-917 for bulk purchases. Always test for malaria before treatment. This advert is FDA approved.
Whether you're buying water from your favorite spot in Osu, shopping online for the latest styles, or booking your next getaway to Dubai, MasterCard gives you the freedom to pay your way. Insert, tap, swipe, click. So many options, yet so easy. With layers of security protecting every payment, your money stays safe. From Trotro to travel, MasterCard connects you to the life you've earned and the one you dream of. Ask your bank for a MasterCard today. MasterCard. Safe, convenient, priceless.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
You came into my life and showed me one thing for sure. With love, nothing is certain. You got to go for it when you feel it. Everybody needs somebody to love, and I choose you, baby. So let's make that move right now, baby. You only go around once in a lifetime.
give in to feelings deep inside when love is due. And I knew something was missing, cause I feel brand new. And motivation's in my heart whenever I'm with you. So girl, whatever you do, just remember, love is emotion. You got to hold on tight when you know it's right. Everybody needs somebody to love, and I choose you, baby. So let's make that move right now, baby. You only go around once in a lifetime. Make that move right now, baby. The longer you wait on love, the more you'll be without it.
7:39 on the City Breakfast Show. Couple of quick birthday requests. This is Bernard with Caleb Kuda, Francis Akaka Force, and Richard De La Sky, and Godfred Akotobo Afo. All right, so Caleb, please help me with some birthday greetings this morning.
We have a number of them this morning, and we want to start from here. Says happy birthday to my dear brother. Sorry. Hey, your shit on.
Let me help you.
So happy birthday to my dear brother Samson Nikole Botche of the EPA head office. Samson, may today and the years ahead be fruitful, healthy, and prosperous, and may the Lord Almighty resource you enough to fulfill all your dreams and aspirations in Jesus' name. Amen. This is from your brother Bernard Owusu Dankwa. Happy birthday to the evergreen, beautiful, fearless, bold, and hardworking friend Jifa Kletters Akani Yene. Okay, I'm sure I might have Mrs. of ECG Sub-Transmission HR Office Makola. We celebrate you on the special occasion of your birthday today and pray that El Royal continues to fulfill all your dreams and aspirations. We love and appreciate you dearly and wish you a festive, joyous day celebrated in love. Cheers to you, Jifa, from your dear friends and work colleagues Bernard and Hannah. Okay, this one says, we thank God for your life and how far He has brought you. This is a special day the Lord has made for you and should be glad, and you should be glad and rejoice in the day. I pray that the Lord will grant you all your heart desires today and make you happy. And this is going to Diana Akofa Glover. It's coming to you from your husband Kingsley Nudu. Okay, please, it's my birthday today. Kindly wish me a happy birthday. My name is Doris Akumenin. Thank you. Right, this one says, glorious birthday to Senior Man Brigadier General Dr. Percy Sidney Annan. Wishing him God's endless blessings. This is coming from Dr. Gerald Nyanyofio. Managing Director Ajua Frimpoma Nimaku Boatin JA Plant Pool. Very special good morning going out to you. Other birthday dedications here. Good morning, team. Kindly wish my son Nuchugan Love Clenham Stylist a happy birthday. May the good Lord grant him favor, grace, and good health abundantly in his journey of life. Good morning, team. I have been listening. My kids and I have been listening. We want you to mention our names on air. Our day shall be made. Okay. What are your names? They're not here. Happy birthday.
The names are there.
Okay, Pinel and Penwell. Okay. Pinel and Penwell, good morning to you. I hope your day is made. Happy blessed birthday, brother-in-law Andy Edinam Kwesi Sedo. As you mark another milestone, grow in the wisdom and strength of the Lord. May He order your steps in all your endeavors in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. This is from Celestine. Happy birthday to Pastor Abigail Akamenko. Okay, Akamenko, General Overseer Revival Across Nations Ministry. God bless you from Divine in Spain Tex Road. Good morning. Kindly wish my beautiful wife Francisca Nambil of Ghana Health Service a very happy birthday. May this new year bring you all your heart desires. We love you from your husband John Kabiche and the kids Maria and Caleb. Final one, Babamu from Tamale says, it's a pleasure to be a part of the Citi family. Indeed, today happens to be my birthday. I'll be really grateful I'm really grateful to God Almighty. Regards to Hajia Fatia Abdul Aziz, MP for Savelugu. Okay.
All the birthday requests are brought to you by MasterCard. Let's talk convenience. Let's talk safety when it comes to your money. With MasterCard, you have the power to shop and make payments on the go. Whether locally or internationally, you can pay by inserting your card, tapping or scanning. Leave cash in the past, go to your bank and switch to MasterCard today to be on your way to something truly priceless.
Your love's intoxicating. Why'd I have to taste it? 'Cause it's much too good to waste it.
Get on the property ladder with Afro Arab Properties. We have houses in prime locations like Manette, East Legon, Hills, Santor, Ashalibotre, Tema Community 25, Old Ningo, Amasaman, Apollonia, and Maijo. We have interest-free processes for you to climb in the property ladder. Call us on 0551 753 231 or visit afroarabproperties.com for more information. Cowbell has two creamy variants, the premium and the Vita Rich in essential vitamins and minerals, packs a high protein of 23.6%. It's the perfect creamy companion for our porridge, cereal or beverage. We have 23 grams, 360 grams and 400 grams of different mix. Vitamins A, B9, C, D, E and K. So whether it's premium or Vita Rich value, Cowbell's got you covered. This advert is FDA approved. Transitions, the funeral people take the stress from families so you can mourn in dignity. Enjoy up to 31% off when you hold a funeral service Sundays through Wednesdays, saving up to 25,000 cedis. It's not just about cost, it's about convenience, quality and professionalism. Call us on 0302 634 706 or email info.transitions@myenterprisegroup.io. So here's a question: are you a gig worker, a website designer, consultant, rider, delivery partner, freelancer, or into any e-commerce? Do you know that you can secure your future with SNIT even without a traditional employer? Yeah, you hustle day and night to make ends meet, but when the work slows down or when sickness or injury prevents you from working again, who looks out for you? That's when SNIT steps in. Ensure your income today, contribute regularly and enjoy an old age pension to keep you secure. If sickness or injury stops you from working, SNIT pays you an invalidity pension. No matter how you earn, SNIT has got you covered. Call 0302 611 622. SNIT will deliver on our promise.
Here, have $1. In fact, no, brother man, here, have $2. $2 means a snack for me, but it means a big deal to you. Be strong, serve God only. Know that if you do, beautiful heaven awaits. That's the poem I wrote for the first time. I saw a man with no clothes, no money, no plate, Mr. Wendell. That's his name. No one ever knew his name, cause he's a no one. Never thought twice about spending on an old bum until I had the chance to really get to know one. Now that I know him, to give him money isn't charity. He gives me some knowledge, I buy him some shoes. And to think blacks spend all that money on big colleges, still most of y'all come out confused. Go ahead, Mr. Wendell. Go ahead, Mr. Wendell. Mr. Wendell has freedom, a free that you and I think is dumb. Free to be without the worries of a quick-to-diss society, for Mr. Wendell's a bum. His only worries are sickness and an occasional harassment by the police in their chase. Uncivilized we call him, but I just saw him eat off the food we waste. Civilization, are we really civilized? Yes or no? Who are we to judge when thousands of innocent men can be brutally enslaved or killed over a racist grudge? Mr. Wendell has tried to warn us about our ways, but we don't hear him talk. Is it his fault when we've gone too far and we got too far? Cause on him we've walked. Mr. Wendell, a man, a human in flesh, but not by law. I feed you dignity to stand with pride. Realize that all in all, you stand tall. Go ahead, Mr. Wendell. Mr. Wendell, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Wendell. Mr. Wendell, yeah. Lord.
right, so a couple of things on my mind this morning. And then we'll wrap through. I heard Otuado speaking yesterday.
Yeah, I wanted to raise it. The man has spoken to your heart.
Yes, and Sky, I was very happy to hear him speak. You know, sometimes
Mr. Rejection.
I think you should come for your stone, all right? Because you know, we've not been too fair to Otto, all right? Of course, the team has not been inspiring at some point. But yesterday, hearing him, and I think this morning as well, cautioning against this rush to bring in certain kinds of players because we qualify for the World Cup. He says he prioritizes team unity, discipline, and commitment. And I think he spoke very clearly. And I think I like where his mind is about this. So he's not completely ruling it out, but his point is that, you know what? People have worked together. What has brought us together is teamwork and commitment. Let's not be in a hurry to start, because we've qualified, start thinking of too much tinkering. Right? And I think I respect that. Maybe I'll get the audio and play it for you.
Yeah.
I respect Otto for saying it. Okay, yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear him.
I mean, in general, we will look at each case one by one. Without giving names, there are players which we have been chasing since I was a coach in 2021 who didn't reply to our call or didn't want to come. And it's very, very difficult to say in general, this is what we do. So we have to see each case by case. And it's a different thing if we haven't approached you and now you want to come, then we have been approaching you all the way and you said no, but now as we are at the World Cup, you want to come. And I think Ghana should always have a certain pride also as a country. I think also that we need to go on each player and to check the commitment, which is very, very crucial. Because we have a very good unity, and I definitely don't want to destroy this with bringing players in who don't have the commitment. So commitment has to be first.
I don't even think we should discuss this issue.
No, I think it's pretty clear, where his mind is, and I appreciate the manner in which he's gone about this particular issue. And we'll deal with it on a case-by-case basis. Also sending a clear message to those out there.
Yeah.
That if you were not there with us and we had been calling, because we are aware of some players who had been sent letters to switch, and for 3 years they've not signed the letter. But suddenly,
he said he even replied to their message.
Yeah, suddenly they are faxing. They are even faxing the letters.
They are getting their assigns in the media to start setting agendas.
You know, so
we shouldn't allow ourselves to be used for
it's
such
pretty
agendas.
clear
No,
on that, and also I do say congratulations to him. Again, I see he's been making the rounds. He was in our hometown yesterday,
you know,
with his family.
When I saw the path for qualification for the people in the playoffs, I said, we thank God we qualify. Sky, you have to play 2 games in Morocco and qualify and go and meet another
something somewhere.
Charlie, by the time you finish, by the time you qualify for playoff and you're injured, you're Charlie. Bolivia, then Iran versus some people, then Jamaica
versus some
Charlie
Basa. But look at us sitting here chilled.
So if Nigeria wants to
this,
qualify, they have to beat is it Gabon?
Gabon, yes.
And then beat either Cameroon or DRC, and then go into a 6-nation intercontinental playoff in some place.
Yeah.
And I don't even know whether it's true that I go, Charlie. It's really bad.
Yeah, but congrats to him.
Yeah, I think that
congrats to Sky for his constant support of the man.
I think you've been constant on this man. I also want to see he's one of the few people who have transcended administrations. He was, you know, we tried first this coach, the former Brighton coach, Chris Hughton. So when Otto came first, Chris Hughton was his technical guy. Yeah. All right, and then we gave the job to Chris Hughton, and it didn't really work out. And then Otto came in during the World Cup qualification, and then managed to get us
the playoff.
And then the World Cup we went, and then we sort of went out in the first round. AFCON we couldn't qualify, and people were really upset. But you know, and it also shows that sometimes it's good to keep faith, because the new government has come. They've continued. The FA has just maintained Otto. You know, he may not be the most exciting talker. He may not be the most dashing, you know, heavy Renard kind of thing. But for me, if the players trust him, and if he's prepared to work with them, I mean, I think, as you said, we should just beef up his technical team or something. Because there's also something. South Africa did something. South Africa qualified with only home-based players.
Wholly, not only.
Wholly.
They are strikers from Burnley.
Really?
Yes.
But the final 11
guy
that
number 9.
played, they said they are only home-based.
No, you mean that particular game, but they have players who.
But if you look at they are 23.
I mean, that is the point. That's why I said if you say everyone, they have players who play outside.
Because if you look at the investment in their league, I think they've been vindicated.
The quality of the league.
Yeah. So because these are players who play in South Africa predominantly, competing against some of Africa's best, most of who play in Europe, and they've held their own and qualified to the World Cup. So it's a much longer path to take to develop your sport. But I think we have to learn from the South Africans. They have put money in their league. Okay, and I know that the Ghanaian situation is different. We have a lot of talent that we send out, and they also get the best. But when I watch South African PS, whatever they call it, it's not that bad. You get it, and the stadiums are usually full when Kaizer Chiefs and things. So there's no shortcut to sustain success. You get it, and I feel like even though I don't agree with a lot of things South Africa does, the way they prioritize their league and the professional approach to TV for their leagues. I mean, you are watching South African league, they are doing halftime shows. You know, they are very, very committed to the league.
Is it also not about capital?
Yeah, but you see, it's whatever. You see, even if you have the capital and you don't have the interest, you can't sustain it. So a lot of times they say we don't have money, but they've made when you meet them when Kaizer Chiefs playing Orlando Pirates, like Asante Hassan Kotoko, very tribal. Even now they have been arguing that there's not enough Kaizer Chiefs players in the national team, that they've brought Sundowns and Orlando Pirates and a few other teams.
Well, Sundowns is very good.
Yeah, but they're saying that. But I know the traditional teams is.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is that, you see, we can use this football thing to teach many lessons. I think the South African story tells us that if you invest in local and you are consistent, you can, because we have two of the best players in the EPL as we speak on current form. All right. And the South Africans are mostly playing in their local league, but they've qualified. Victor Osimhen is in Nigeria, one of the world's best strikers. Yet South Africa is ahead of them.
So it also tells you about the teamwork thing that Otto spoke about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you can have the finest stars. If you bring them together, they are not able to gel properly. Everybody has an ego that trips every now and then. Then you have a problem. But it would seem that these guys from South Africa, they see themselves as equals. They are from the same locality, and nobody is feeling bigger than the other.
Which is why monkey shouldn't work when baboon should chop. And for me, you may see, I didn't articulate this thing well because it sounded as if I was speaking on Nketiah. But Otto said we tried to call. He said for 3 years that I've been coach of this team, their players have been trying to reach. They've not returned our call.
That is disrespectful.
And Godfrey can tell us, Kevin Prince, what team did not treat us like that? Yes, we went to him and said, come and play for us. And we knew his injury record. And he was a very good player. So Kevin didn't treat us with the level of disdain these guys are treating us. So when people use Kevin, Iñaki, they say initially I didn't want to play. Of course, Iñaki didn't have any connections to Ghana. He speaks Spanish. His English is not that good. But credit to him. At the time he said you play for Ghana, he was a very decent player for Athletic Bilbao.
And he's actually been available.
Since 2021.
I was surprised that I thought after the World Cup he would play games with us.
He came for every qualifier.
The AFCONs, everything, he's showed up.
Because you see, if you are an African doing well in Europe, a lot of times people don't regard you, particularly because of your skin color. You have to be 10 times better. He comes to Ghana, he feels the love. You get it? The Ghanaian fans like him. So a lot of these players, they should know that playing for Ghana is not just a question of an inconvenience. If you look at the English national team, Eze, Nigerian name. What's the name of this guy? Saka, Nigerian boy. Gehi, Ivorian. If you go to France, the whole team is African. It's our loss. Fine, we don't create the right conditions for people to thrive here, but I think that we should also benefit from the talent we've sent out there. Okay, so if we say come and play for us and you are looking down on us, and now that we've qualified for World Cup and England won't take you, you are ready to play for Ghana. No, we are not ready to have you. We should have a bit of national pride. We
are not ready to have you.
No, we should not.
Yes,
you cannot come and play for us at this time.
I agree with the message Otto preaches about team unity and those who were contacted and had refused and those who showed interest. But I think that he's making a decision for the state, for the nation. Okay, and in doing that, it shouldn't be solely made on how you felt about how somebody interacted with you. That person may have been arrogant in their communication with you. They may have looked down on Ghana, but they may have their justifications. The way we manage our football here, our teams here, is not the best if you compare around the world. But I think that the decision has to be in the interest of the Black Stars and the nation. So sometimes you have to give people a second chance.
Which is why it's good I'm not Otto. Because I'm emotional, but Otto is not. You see, what you said is very true. So I'm not the best person to make that decision because I'm making a decision on an emotional basis. But you heard the guy talk. Did it sound like he was an emotional person's guy?
No.
This guy is, and he's even giving more facts. If we've trusted him to take a decision about who to select for us to qualify, we should trust him on who to take to the World Cup for the nation. All right. Now, there's something you said that I think I agree with, that maybe we should understand the circumstance. So if, for example, one of the players comes to say, maybe at the time you invited me, I had a personal tragedy, or I had made an effort to come and something happened, then he has to explain himself. But from what we know, the facts we know for now, it was purely a question of, we are not ready to take this. Why should I play for Ghana? That's the impression I get. Okay. If they are genuine, and by the way, if you have tried to talk to somebody for 3 years, my sister.
Charlie.
No, you know, representing the flag is pride first. You see, a national team is not a league team.
It's not a business decision.
You see, playing for a national team should mean more than just a business calculation. It's national pride. I always tell people that when I see a Black Stars player, they are greater than me because as good as I am at my job, I have never represented my country at the global level at a certain stage. But these footballers have represented us against 32 countries in the whole world. You get it? So it's pride, it's sacrifice. They are like soldiers for the nation. So if your country calls you to do something for it, to perform a national service, and you say you won't do it, or you want to do it at your convenience, what message are you sending to young citizens? You get it? There are certain things when your country needs you to do. Maybe, of course, you may be a pacifist, but maybe you are in a conflict, and your country says we need your intelligence to help defend the nation. It's a very difficult decision to say I won't do it. So even though football is a professional career for them, they are earning money in us now.
I don't think
come and play for Ghana. You say you won't play. Now we are qualified for World Cup. Then you say you should. No.
I don't think we should make judgments on the reasons, okay, or the clear rejection. What I think is important, you said what, if you are invited to play for Ghana, it's about national pride. Yes. There are countries and there are countries, okay, especially if you've grown up in a different country, you've been exposed to a different way. Hold on, let me make my point. You've been exposed to a different reality about what a country does for its citizens. You can't expect that same mentality. Somebody who's grown up in a European country where everyday life works. Now you are being asked to come and represent a third world, and I'm using third world advisedly. A third world country, a country that has its own challenges, a country that's got issues with corruption, with football, etc. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt.
My last pushback.
They see Ghana making it to the World Cup. Yes, when you shine, everybody wants to be a part of you. But you have to make a decision that is in the interest of the Black Stars and the state.
My last pushback. The reason Otto is the best person for this is that Otto Addo was not born in Ghana. Otto Addo played in Germany. He couldn't, initially in his football career, he couldn't even speak Twi. You can ask all the sports journalists. I think he played for Duisburg. Tony Buffett was in the same position. Otto Addo was purely German midfield player. He came to play for Ghana. He had the chance to play for Germany. So he's the best person to make this decision, not me. If Kwesi Appiah even says that, I won't let you play, you say Kwesi Appiah was born in Ghana. Otto Addo, you can check with all the sports journalists. He went through the same process. So if Otto Addo, a person who was born in Germany, who had to come and reconnect with his roots, played for Ghana at the 2006 World Cup and has become a coach taker at the World Cup, and he has called you a Ghanaian who has also played for England, he played in England, and he says come and play for us, and you say you won't even pick his score, then you qualify the World Cup and say you want to come and play. Come on, if I am Kamal Dean or if I am Fatal, I will be very, very upset. It will bring team disunity. They should stay in England. Let's learn to respect our own.
Well, thankfully you are not Otto, Bernard.
I will send him an email. tech and social media trends. This issue there, I won't give them small money chance.
Well, you know my position.
I know you. Let's do tech and social media trends. That's why you were giving ammunition because you have a relaxed attitude to this matter. I'm not. What?
Telecel and First Bank Ghana are bringing us tech and Kaka, they said don't angry us. They said don't angry us, you know. Telecel first tech and social media trends brought to you by Telecel and First Bank Ghana. First Bank Ghana has been rewarding people who use their digital platforms, whether the First mobile app or *894#. Some of the winners: Richard Kwachi, Jamilu Abdullah, and the next person could be you. Just download the First Bank app if you don't have it yet. If you have it, use it for your everyday transactions. You could win 500 Ghana cedis in a week. Also, you can use the short code 8*894#, and then you'll be good to go. Download the app on download the First mobile app from the Apple App Store, Google Play Store. Initiate the account opening process. 0596 921 921 is the number to call for more clarity. First Bank, you first.
All right, so Edwin, I think I've taken some of the wind out of your sail with this sports discussion, but anyhow, let's come to you. What's trending?
Oh, no, it's fine. It was trending the last couple of days. People have cooled a little bit because of Otoado's comments, and I think generally they don't want to see the players back. They don't want to see the players join the Black Stars. So we start with a couple of entertainment trends, and they are two different beefs, as I'll put them. The top two trends in Ghana are Molly and Zeno, because the Nigerian artist Zeno, he came at Molly. Of course, Molly is the Shake It to the Max hit maker, and says she has only 2 hit songs, and then one of them he doesn't even know. So it's created a whole conversation on social media. She's also responded in kind, and that the artists who know her, they are not local champions. So the different camps are going at each other, and it's the top two trends in Ghana at the moment. They love beef. The second one is also a beef because somebody said that they are Saka boys, they are better than R2Bs, or they have more hits than R2Bs, and people aren't having that. So those are the biggest trends in Ghana at the moment. Music beefs. People are enjoying themselves on social media. The third trend, after Nigeria qualified for the World Cup yesterday, the Nigerian coach, they qualified for the playoffs. I'm going ahead of myself. So after Nigeria qualified for the playoffs, Eric Schell, the Nigerian head coach, he described Victor Osimhen as the best striker in the world because Osimhen scored a hat-trick against Benin, basically carried Nigeria through the qualifying rounds to the playoffs. And there's also debate about that because they are bringing up Robert Lewandowski, Harry Kane, Erling Haaland.
Bro, I think Osimhen can be in the top 5 strikers in the world. As we speak.
Top 5 strikers.
So his coach can call him the best.
Is he the best?
But best is subjective. Osimhen has performed in every league he's played, whether it's Lazio or Galatasaray or wherever.
Yeah, even for Nigeria too.
Come on. I mean, his coach can say that. I mean, doesn't Pep say that Erling Haaland is the best striker in the world?
Yes.
Did people argue over that?
But his numbers are insane, more insane than Victor
but you put all the numbers in context, right? So between Lewandowski, Osimhen, and what's the name of the other guy? Haaland. They all have a shout.
Yeah.
So you can't blame his coach that he's the best striker.
People say he's very underrated and he might be considered even better if he played for a top club like Chelsea.
United won't get him, but they were not getting. They want to get Sesko or whatever his name is. They are looking at me. This might be anti-blackness. When they say somebody is the best, Nigeria player, Victor Osimhen is a very good striker.
I like it.
It's anti-blackness.
It's very industrious.
There are no Nigerian players in any other leagues.
Master, stop.
So we move on to NSS, and Another public service announcement: the NSS has extended the registration deadline to October 27th. It was initially October 15th, but because the people are having difficulty in applying and subscribing, so because of the system, the NSS says is because too many people are trying to access the system, so a few people have a few issues, but they've now extended the date to October 27 to give people more time to apply. So if you are listening,
are they still doing voluntary service?
That's I don't know. I'll have to check. So okay, yes. So we'll move on from the NSS, and Channel One TV was trending because of your interview with the health minister.
Oh, yesterday.
Point of view, yes.
I didn't see it as an eventful interview. It was a really very straightforward interview.
But the issues,
the health workers.
The health,
to be fair, I hadn't received on my personal phone the number of comments I received, questions for him were so many, so many. Health professionals, lab technicians. The health sector is complicated. Medical lab, something. They say some people. Charlie, this guy. We could have spent 3 hours doing that show. We wouldn't finish.
A lot of them are looking for jobs.
You know, some have not been recruited. Some say the way the labs are being managed is not good. Some say they've not been paid. Some back pay. Some say some arrangement for medical. Charlie, all kinds of things. Hey, health. It's complex, man.
Yeah, so we'll move on to tech news. I want to cheat a little bit. I saw something on social media and I thought it was very interesting. There was this woman who had a wedding, but then she didn't employ any videographer or editor or any camera person. She just asked people who attended the wedding to take as many videos and pictures as they wanted, and then gave them a link that they could share it to. Then after she was done, she edited the video herself and then posted it. And I thought that was very interesting. To save money, of course, if you can afford it, there are very good photographers and
so bring your phone, come and take pictures of me, share it with
me, and I'll edit it and post it myself.
It's
creative.
Not anything.
Guys, we won't allow you. Take gagging. You are gagged.
So it's a very good thing, and I think people should start learning how to edit videos and photos. Do it. So you can do it yourself and save some money.
This is innovation.
No.
Her husband was right.
Yeah, actually,
her husband was right.
You need a woman who help you to, you know.
She would thrive
to be more sensible in life as a man. So she didn't spend 1 peso.
Didn't spend 1 peso on videographers and editors. Did all that herself.
Hey. Did she show a wedding dress herself? Hey, Charlie.
Well, that was a really good one. I like
it.
I also just want to mention that WhatsApp is experimenting with handles like usernames instead of the phone number. You know, people once they know your phone number, they are able to easily connect on WhatsApp and blah blah blah. And they're trying to tighten security in that space, privacy issues, by introducing
just your name.
Yeah, they are trying
if you
to
don't have my number, you can't call me.
Yeah, that's right. They're trying that. Let's see how it goes. You have a proper username. Yeah.
All right, Sky.
Auntie T, I beg, fix me go betete Ghana. No gari, no oil, no plantain, just beans then eggs.
Hey, brah, that be dangerous combination, no.
Problem no day. I feel handle am.
For Telecel, with the Bob say everybody gets what they like. That be why Made For Me bundles day. Based on your usage, you fit get your own data and call packages. Fala! Made For Me bundles like the way you the want them. That *530#, then buy Made For Me bundles today.
Telecel. Connecting energies.
You looking for a bank to rely on? Let me give you a shoulder to lie on. Wouldn't we say to bank be no lie? Only one place where I get my eye on. Make I introduce you all to First Bank, the best services in the world, first rank. Customer service, everything is well planned. I make music, I travel, I sell land. They be my reserve tank. Cause every time I know my money's safe, universal banking ain't in me here on the date. I'm a busy person, me no need time to wait. Now I got to Spain, even when I'm in the States. My me blue shirt, they tell me office a chilly, but who cares? Cause I bank with the best. I'm lucky, I'm too blessed. When it comes to First Bank, it's too west. Everything is you first. Nobody feed do, I'm like us. Do
you, I'm like us. First bank we treat you first. Treat you first. Somebody see yeah. Think about you first. Think about you first.
You first. First Bank.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
Nexus cable metal iron to the biomo. Nexus cable metal fossil. At flexible. And now conduit cable 5,000 cities Rukobiara or 1Q distributor. And now one retailer Biara. Joe receipt. And now invoice. For who phone? Let your invoice and now receipt a picture. For WhatsApp numbers 055 255 7781 and 053 101 8643. Damadana. Obey Sika. Womo do. The send your phone able to invoice picture. About to use to distribute an phone. Let us send invoice. Then mom Sikana. About wow phone no do. To Nexus cable. Or ISO certified. Made in Ghana Papa B. To invoice you WhatsApp numbers here. Now what's Rebecca cashback? Radio more
Nexon's cable metal. Electricity no get leg. It be Nexon's cable metal cable the carrier.
Charlie, not again. And I need to return this car by Friday. No money and payday is 3 weeks away? How do I fix this? How? Bank loan, account setup, long process. Nah, forget it. Let me see if Fafa can help.
Yes. Fafa from Bank of Africa can sort you out fast. From engine repairs to school fees or side hustle support, Quick Fix Loan from Bank of Africa is here for you. Call 030-224-9690 or chat Fafa at boaghana.com and take advantage of the Quick Fix Loan for salaried workers offered at an unbeatable interest rate with no cash deposit required. Promo runs from now to 31st October. T's and C's apply.
Hey, Fafa, wait here. Papa.
Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
This October, Northern Ghana takes center stage. Get ready for the Northern Business Fair 2025, the ultimate one-stop shop for everything made in Ghana in the Savannah, Northern, Northeast, Upper East, and Upper West regions. From hand-woven smocks and intricate crafts to modern manufacturing, innovative packaging of made-in-Ghana products, and thriving homegrown businesses, it's a vibrant celebration of talent, innovation, and authenticity. Brought to you by Channel 1 TV and 97.3 Citi FM, it's the biggest trade fair showcasing Kenyan SMEs, startups, research bodies, and indigenous brands making waves across the nation. It's happening on Saturday the 25th and Sunday the 26th of October 2025 at the Tamale Sports Stadium. The time is 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Want to exhibit? Call 0205-973-973 today and book your space. Don't just hear about it, see it, experience it, and live it. The Northern Business Fair, your market, your connections, your growth. The Northern Business Fair 2025 is powered by Channel 1 TV and 97.3 Citi FM and is proudly sponsored by EcoBank, Side Hustle, the Ghana Enterprises Agency, and the Ghana Export Promotion Authority.
Ashford, jiggy jiggy, it be strong. Ashford, jiggy jiggy, it be sweet. Ashford, make you lie down, cool. Ashford, jiggy jiggy. Ashford, make you lie down, cool. Ashford, heavy heavy. Ashford, make you lie down, cool. Ashford, jiggy jiggy. Ashford, make you lie down, cool. Ashford, come on, bounce it. International Ashford, Shaman. I meet some girl for Pate last week. Fine face with the backside tape. I yell giddy giddy many man, she bounce like two. German on the night, man, she go tell my boo. See baka, what a man can do. Give her the whole world, the woman April fool. My name JDU mattress, my pillow said body. Ash for me where the girl pass through. She did spring on my bed, wow, look. Jiggy it's no 8, 10 inch, no. You know the same, stability, yes, answer your mono. Durability be what? Comfort be supreme, make you lie down, cool. Ash for jiggy jiggy. Ash for make you lie down, cool. Ash for affordability be like ability. Ash for Ash foam, jiggy jiggy mattress. You feel it, know it.
Dear business owner, congrats
Congrats on not giving up on your business. You deserve a medal, and your business deserves to be taken to the next level. In fact, it's about time you run a Zenith Bank SME account so you and your business can enjoy the perks of the Zenith SME Business Card. Oga and Oga Madam status.
The Zenith SME Business Card is a Visa debit card for making secure payments for goods and services. Enjoy great benefits such as free customized digital SME training, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical skills training, and more. Unlock the potential of your business today. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up for the Zenith SME Business Card, the ultimate payment solution for SMEs. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com.gh or call 0302 680-884 or 0307-086-370. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
There's no price like the ShopRite price. That's why we are committed to bringing you lower prices on all the essentials you need. Like 340-gram Lebanon frozen chicken sausage for only 15 cedis, 99 pesos each, and 400-gram Cindy spaghetti for just 7 cedis, 99 pesos each. Never pay more than the ShopRite price. Prices valid until 19th October 2025. Only at ShopRite.
Channel 1 TV has a way of telling their stories. Stories that empower change. Capturing the trending issues, delving into our communities, getting out the voices that matter.
Almost 13 to 16 people were under the ground and it collapsed on them. Yesterday we were able to make it and remove 8 of them and 4 were dead.
Channel 1 Newsroom, CNR, brings you an exhaustive coverage of the day's news. 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. every night.
Don't mine in forest reserves, and always when you've created a mess, clean it up. The laws are there, so it's not that you need more laws, it is just that you need more enforcement.
Channel 1 Newsroom captures the exact news temperature of the nation. From the northern, western, eastern, and southern parts of Ghana, Channel 1 Newsroom, CNR's got you covered.
Let's speak to the core issues in terms of how we can prevent professionals who have been given the mandate to teach our children, and for this matter, the old children's standard of care, and how they can live up to expectation.
8 p.m. and 11 p.m. every night.
How can somebody wake and you tell the person I appreciate you for 10 good months? I can't stand it. I'm owing rent. What should I do to be able to pay my rent? I don't understand. They should pay us. Enough is enough.
CNR, telling your stories, empowering change. Catch CNR on Channel 1 TV at 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. every night.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
That's why is the kings are made. No throne, no roof, just a shadow's shade. Brick by brick, we build from pain. Under the streets lights, we carve our name. There was no loud, it's in our fight. We chased it down through endless nights. Street card of my from the ground to the roof.
8:23 City Breakfast Show. There's a new one from Shatter. It calls it Street Crown.
They call my name.
There's something new from Volkswagen. Save up to a whopping 50,000 cedis depending on the vehicle you buy as you open the VW Accra showroom at Atlantic Towers, Liberation Road. Where's the pride in driving an old car when you can buy a brand new one at a used car price? You deserve a brand new vehicle. Take advantage now. Drive VW, drive local. Call VW Ghana on 026 386 896. That's 025 638 6896. So that's the number 025 638 6896. The JIPC in collaboration Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry and GEPA plus the 24-hour Secretariat kicking off the regional investment roadshows with Volta and OT regions. It's on the 27th to 31st October on the theme Driving Local Investment, Unlocking Regional Potential. The Center, with support from regional coordinating councils, will organize exhibitions and high-level business forums on the 24-hour Economy and Accelerated Export Development Initiative. Join us in the Volta region on Tuesday, 28th October at the University of Health and Allied Sciences in Ho, and in the OT region on Thursday, October 30 at the Bosachu Hotel. Special guest speakers, Chief of Staff Julius Debra, Minister of Trade Elizabeth Ofswejari, regional ministers, MPs and traditional rulers from both regions will be present. For more information and sponsorship, call Zainabu on 0244 670301 or call Yolanda on 020 380 1687. Remember, Ghana is open for business. So here's a question. Are you looking for a smarter, safer way to grow your money? At Blue Financial Services Ghana Limited, our fixed deposit and investment options give you competitive rates and flexible tenures. Whether you're an individual or business, Blue makes your money work harder so you can relax and watch it grow. Walk into our Osu branch or call 0303 968 196. With Blue, your trust truly ends more. Blue Financial Services, trust in Blue.
So, are you a customer of Enterprise? If not, then you're missing out on Enterprise Advantage Points, the loyalty program that rewards you for staying covered the smart way. With Enterprise Advantage Point, customers rack up points and score awesome rewards by just making purchases, renewing policies, and more through the self-service portal or the Enterprise Advantage app. So log into your account, access Advantage Points, and start earning points for rewards like MTN, like airtime, Momo, and more. my.enterprisegroup.net.gh is where to visit, or download the Enterprise Advantage app to get started. Join the Enterprise family now. Purchase a policy today. Enjoy exclusive offer, Enterprise Point, because nothing you do should be pointless. Enterprise is your advantage. If you're looking for a best of flavor in every sip, please consider Piva beverages. We have Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, Piva Tangy. Grab yours today. It's available at a local store near you. Please call 0550 032 231. Piva beverages, a taste you will love. Picture this, you finally got a chance with your long-term crush. You invite her over for a home-cooked, candle-lit dinner. She accepts. The day comes, everything is set, jollof cooked to perfection. One is chill day, she is on. Your phone rings, she is 5 minutes away. You hang up, check yourself in the mirror. The next moment, the lights are out. Any day but today, right? That's why G&J understands some of these moments should never be interrupted. We keep your world powered with reliable generators, solar energy, and UPS solutions, so the power never stops. Go to G&J, your go-to for total energy solutions. www.gjtechghana.com is the website. G&J, your partner, energy partner. So it's winning season again. Luck is everywhere. We show you how. Grab your phone, dial star 712 hash, choose option 1 to buy a ticket for yourself, option 2 to buy for someone else. If you want the system to generate a lucky ticket for you, then you go with option 1 again. If you prefer to choose your own ticket, please do option 2, confirm Momo payments, and then you'll be good. For those who use online, the luckiestafrica.com is where to go. Buy a ticket for someone else and pay with Momo or card as well. Luck is everywhere. Kickstart your day with the irresistible chocolatey goodness of Twisco, enriched with NF4, a combination of energy-boosting minerals, vitamins, including B vitamins, vitamin C, D, iron, and many more. Just 2 Ghana cedis, you can give yourself a treat. The kids like it also, so grab yours now. Twisco, power your dream.
And Yumvita infant cereal with milk is making feeding time for babies 6 months and above easy. It's enriched with Nutri-V, which contains 16 essential vitamins and minerals, including zinc, iron, and calcium. We recommend you only add previously boiled water, stir, and experience the joy of feeding baby. Yumvita, good nutrition for a strong start. Kakra, for your punishment, you are going to read the comments that have come in.
What am I being punished for?
Punishment.
Okay, so comments coming in. This person says, "Hello Bernard, I like your insight on the Black Stars, but I disagree with you on the Kevin Prince Boateng matter. KPB didn't contribute to our qualification to South Africa, but he played in the tournament. Then he snubbed Ghana in the qualifiers until the last match with Egypt at Cairo when we had qualified. His inclusion in the Brazil tournament came with that management raw. He is a bad example." So that's Jonathan sending that message from Ghana West. And this person says, "Kindly get us a poll so we can decide if such players should be called to the Ghanaian team. Who should work for you to chop?" So Bernard, I perfectly agree with you. "Hi Bernard, please tell Francisca that you'll be here. We will give them a chance after the World Cup. Good morning, Citi. Kakra, let those guys who rejected us rest at where they are now. Steve in Moscow." Steve, I hear you. And this person says, "Kakra pa, I shy for you to do." And that's Pius from Takrade. Kakra pa, you started well, but you spoiled the thing. Please, those players should stay far away from the team. Eric Che from Tema Community 25 sent that. "Francisca and team, please. There shouldn't be any room for those arrogant born abroad players. If they are allowed to come, they will only breed disunity in the team. They don't understand us. 1. Jama, no idea. 2. Ghana versus Niger, no idea. 3. GFA, no idea. 4. Local language, no idea. They should go away." Kwesi Akwa from Kwesi, that's too harsh.
Kwesi, that's too harsh. Actually, if you look at some of the players and how they were integrated, for example, Tariq Lamptey, he was approached and he took up the offer and he played. And I noticed the first day he went for training, they did some initiation for him. He had to do some dance. He came here, we interviewed him. You can tell that he felt the love. He's doing well. I mean, he's injured now. He's in Fiorentina. But if Tariq Lamptey regains form and is available for being picked for the World Cup, I'll have no problem, because he went for 2022 World Cup. And he also didn't grow up in Ghana, right? And that was the same time we're looking for Hudson Odoi, and he was saying no. Tariq was a fairly regular right back or right wing back for Brighton and Hove Albion. Okay, so he managed. So it's not even an integration problem. It's not even a question of language. It's a question of willingness and respect. You see, it's respect. I always tell people that there are some things you should never tolerate in a relationship. Disrespect is one of them. All right. So if you have kids and you're training them about how to behave, respect one of the things you teach your kids very early. Respect people, talk to people with respect. And you tell your daughter, don't let anybody disrespect you. All right. It's true for individuals, it's true for companies, it's true for countries. All right. So for me, I'm emotional about it.
But that doesn't mean that you should cut off a person totally because they've disrespected you in the past and they're making attempts to show respect or to engage you.
So we'll bring them back after the World Cup.
Anyway.
Is that not a compromise?
Yeah.
If they want to. So we want to qualify for the next AFCON in 2020. When are they playing AFCON again? 2028.
What?
When is the next AFCON?
Next AFCON.
December.
No, where we didn't qualify. So the next one. No, the qualification for the next one.
I don't know.
So maybe they'll start in 2027. So
no. I think after the World Cup.
Yes. So we will take them, and they will play for us after the World Cup. If they are really committed to Ghana, they should come.
The first game we are going to Djibouti.
Yes, we are going to play Djibouti. and we are going to play 3 o'clock on Sunday afternoon at Djibouti. They should come.
I guess I'm on my own. Okay, so
Sky is on your side, but it's not even sure.
Thank you, my Okay, so George in Tama says, let's do to them what we did to Lai Kingston. They will be added to the team and snapped in the final squad. Okay.
No, Lai had a yeah, no, let's be fair. So Lai Kingston was one of our best wingers. He was playing for Hearts, not Ghana Hearts.
Scotland.
At the time, Essien, Apia, and Lai were considered the best midfield trio, and Sule, or midfield four. Then we had a match in Ghana, and a player provoked Lai Kingston, and Lai reacted, and he got a red card. That straight red card was in our last game. That means he was going to get an automatic 2 or 3 game ban. And then they said, even though he's one of our best players, take him to the World Cup means he will miss almost all the first round. And that was why he was not sent to the World Cup. So it was not mistreated. I think we need to set the record straight.
Okay. Yeah. This person says the situation has not changed. We are still third world. We still treat players the same. They should stay where they are. Omega Supreme in Medina. Good morning, Bernard. Please tell that your colleague female.
We won't read that message.
Okay.
Yeah, but okay, you edit it, sanitize it.
It doesn't need to be edited. He's expressing his view. I don't even take any fault.
They can't refer to you as that our female colleague. You cannot disrespect our colleague and expect us to read the message. So delete.
You see, and the thing, look, this thing sometimes we tend to brush it off, but the people who listen to us, that we need you as much as you need us. You know. I don't think anybody sets out to sit here and say outlandish things or things that require sometimes the kind of retorts. I mean, what exactly did Kakra say that has you so annoyed
that you can't even mention her name,
that you would have to resort to this kind of language and say that it reflects her mediocre behavior? I mean, what kind of thinking is that? Look. This
behavior is unbecoming of a Citi breakfast show listener.
People should behave themselves.
This behavior is unbecoming of a Citi breakfast. Okay, let's move to the next one.
Okay, so this person says, "Hi Godfred, please tell Kakra that you will be here. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt after the World Cup."
That's my kind of
Here's another one. Kakra, please, your argument doesn't hold water. If Ghana is seen as a third world country to them, as you claim, it is still this third world country which is going to the World Cup. We will not accept them. They thought we would not qualify. That's why they refused to come. Now that we are where we are, they want to do what? Please.
I think there's a popular. I think without doing a survey, I think your view is a minority view.
Yes.
I think we can be fair.
Certainly.
Because Edwin also said that online. I think a lot of people 2 days ago, 3 days ago said, Charlie, they are not prepared for such things.
Well, you know, Ghanaians in football, we get very animated, very emotional.
Let me ask a question that someone posed to me, right? And I interrogated it. So the person said, look, in this country, we see doctors leave the jurisdiction all the time.
Yeah.
That's a form of rejection to go and work elsewhere. Now, allow me to articulate the same. You see nurses reject us all the time. They've been posted to the north. They say they don't want to work in the north, and so they leave. They're working in the UK, US, receiving good salary. You see teachers in some cases, they reject us all the time. They've been posted to Adafianu. They say Adafianu is not developed enough, so they leave and they are working in the US and many other jurisdictions where they receive good salary. And for 20, 30 years in some cases, or 10 years in some cases, they work there, earn good money. Then there are people who stay back here, hustle to fix the health system, with all the difficulties, the problems that they deal with. And then 20 years later, they come with some good money, and they want to contest in Ketu South, they want to contest in Ketu North, they want to contest in Ododo Diodo, so that they become members of parliament. In some cases, President of the Republic, or they actually want to show people aside to become Director of Health. They want to work as ministers responsible for health, Minister for Education, all of these things. Now, if we extend the argument, although they may not necessarily be the same, it would seem that there is a consistent principle that we can distill from what's happening. And if we match that against your own position, would you say that it is fair to accept certain people They may be dual citizens, they may be people who have gone to work there, to come and serve in our parliament, to serve in our government, to serve in our ministry, departments and agencies. You know, without having qualms about that. But when it comes to footballers, because maybe somebody told them that, oh, be careful about Ghana, blah, 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 and they went with that. A banger. We can't invite them to come and work. It's a question.
I appreciate the analogy because it helps enrich the discussion. And sometimes we need to do these arguments so that even kids listening can learn to reason. So I appreciate what you're doing, and it's good. The fact that we have to draw parallels and also be consistent in our principles. I also appreciate the fact that you've said that the analogy may not be perfect, but at least it's a good enough analogy to use in our discourse. Having said that, I want to point out two distinct differences which do not necessarily make the two comparable.
Okay.
Now, in the case of footballers, we are not saying they should sacrifice their career to play for the national team. So, for example, there was a particular time where both Nketiah and Partey were at Arsenal. All right. So when there's international league to be played, Partey would take a plane and come and play in Mali. Nketiah would not come. Both of them were earning money at Arsenal. So we are not. So the analogy around professional, I'm leaving Ghana. So in the football case, the Black Stars was an extra step we were asking them to take for the nation without sacrificing their playing career. So that's where the analogy becomes faulty, because if you look at a doctor who leaves the country, it's his full career. He's making a decision about where to play. So the only way your analogy will apply is, should I play in Ghana Premier League or play in England? Second point, even with these doctors and nurses who go abroad, within the period that they go abroad, you can tell you, in Ghana since 2020, private remittance has outpaced FDI, right? From UOF grants time of 3.5 billion, it's now over 5 billion. What does it mean? This economy depends a lot on these doctors and nurses and teachers who go and work abroad and send money back to pay school fees, to pay medical bills, and to build houses. So, whilst they do not work here and we've lost their service, within that same period, they are paying back for their absence by providing money. So that's my second pushback. Third pushback. If you say, well, they come back and say they want to become MPs, we don't give them the MPs on a silver platter. So usually, when you look at the trajectory of those people, look at Edu Chun as an example. Edu Chun, we can't say even rejected Ghana. He's an educationist who lived in the San Diego area. He did a lot of work. Prior to Akufo-Addo meeting him in US and telling him to come to Ghana, he had started doing projects in his constituency. Right? So when he comes back to Ghana, he said it. He said, even before the president came to tell me to come and do politics, the people already knew that almost every now and again I'll come, start a progress. So even for him, his people decide to vote for him because they know him that even though he's not here, he pays school fees, he's building schools. A lot of the people who come in to win these seats, you can tell, because Kai, you've covered elections for a long time. If you come from abroad and they don't know you, they won't vote for you. So you see, some people can say by rejecting these guys, we are saying that we don't want returnees. No, Ghana has made it very clear. We have a diaspora investment fair. We are even going to make it easy for people who are diasporans to come to Ghana. Indeed, I watched a video of Gabrielle Union just today, talking about how she and her husband and her mother came to the Asin River and how healing it was for the family, reenacting that. It was a powerful piece. Ghana is really very open to diasporans, including Ghanaians born abroad. The specifics of this case make it very difficult for anybody who's not stretching it to defend these guys. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because at the same time that they were saying they won't play for us, there were people in similar positions who said yes. Do you understand? And then number two, the coach who was calling you to come is the best example of a player with that same duality. You get it? I've told you, he was a coach who played in Germany, whether Duisburg or something. Yeah. He's German. His English is, in fact, when Otto speaks English, it sounds like a German. 2006, early 2000s was when he started playing for Ghana. He was a defensive midfielder. No, he was
a central midfielder, as a winger as well.
Good. Hans Edu Sape also falls in that category. In fact, at that time, we wanted Gerard Asamoah to play for us. The Germans quickly put him in the national team. He was one of the best finishers. He wasn't as good as Tony Yeboah. But I think if Gerard had come in, he would have given Ghana another option. Gerard didn't come because
Gerard came in, we didn't mind him.
Well, I don't know. The Germans took him, whatever. But he played for Germany.
Yes,
he played
because,
for Germany.
Because Gerard came, we didn't take him.
I didn't know. But the truth is that if these players had not rejected us in the way they did, and we had said, so let's change the circumstance. Let's assume we've qualified the World Cup and we say, okay, Ghana has qualified for its first World Cup and we need players of a certain ilk. We may not have approached them before, but we feel like where we've gotten to, we need a certain kind of skill set for them to join the Black Stars. So please come and play for us. That would be a different set of conditions. Here we are with very good players. And don't forget that the World Cup is also a chance to market your talent. So let's assume I am Fatau, played in Ghana for many years, got a chance to go to Leicester City. The season that I was supposed to do very well, I get injured. My team gets relegated. Now I'm probably one of the top 3 players in the championship. Now I get to a World Cup. I'm a right winger. If I play 3 games against Germany, against Puerto Rico, against whatever, and I do well, I may get a chance to play in Dortmund. He sacrificed all his injuries to come and play for Ghana. Then last minute you say let's let Callum Hudson-Odoi, because he's a better player at Nottingham Forest, to come and replace Fatau. It's not fair to Fatau. And a lot of the boys who are in the team now, they play for maybe middle level teams in France and other places. This is also their chance. You get it? And the motivation, I'm coming. Football is also motivation. If I'm playing in a first division team in France or Belgium and I get to a World Cup and I know the world is watching me, I'll probably push myself better than somebody who's playing in Crystal Palace, who decides when he wants to play for the Blacks. So Sky is very, very, very difficult. The only way I'll agree with you is if you have a once in a generation talent. For every rule is an exception. Okay. They ask Alex Ferguson why he treated Eric Cantona different. He said Eric Cantona doesn't do anything wrong, because when I put him on the park, what he does, nobody else can do it. But the people we are mentioning are not Eric Cantona. You get it? So let's not overstretch the argument just because we feel like they have something to offer. They are not even starters in their team as we speak. You get it? Nketiah doesn't even start for Crystal Palace. He's not even started a game in a long time.
But that doesn't mean that he doesn't know how to score goals. You see,
I'm tired. It's okay. Whatever you want to do. I won't say anything again. Whatever I want to say, sir, I'm tired.
You see, I just want to add that, you see, the argument you made about, what do you call it, they contribute to building Ghana, they send money home and all of that. I mean, while I respect that, and in fact, the case in many cases, the truth is also that these footballers, they also send, resources back home. In fact, on one of the trips that I was coming back from the UK, I met, one of the names being bandied about, what's his name? This former Chelsea guy. Hudson-Odoi. Of course, I wanted to interview him, but we couldn't.
When you were in the UK?
Yeah, that's right. We were coming back, we were on the same flight, BA flight to Ghana. And when he came, you saw him in the communities, supporting the communities with, footballing kits and all of these things. In fact, he has relations in Ghana. He sends them money. Which money goes into solving all kinds of problems. If you elevate it to the level of professionals, when Professor Frimpong Boateng left this country, he went to Germany to specialize there. He was fine. He was great. He was brilliant. And when Jerry Rawlings approached him, as the story we are told, right? He could have been at his very best.
He came.
He came down to Ghana.
Good.
To serve the Republic of Ghana. He didn't become a minister.
You are helping my argument.
No, hold on. Hold on. He didn't become a minister. He didn't come straight and says, I want to be MP.
No.
He came to set up a center which today is serving the whole of Africa, the whole of West Africa in many ways.
Solid.
You understand?
Yes.
Before he eventually decided that he wanted to elevate himself and serve in a higher capacity.
Correct.
But there are many names I can give you today. Who abandoned this republic when they were needed in Damongo, they were needed in Pusiga, all of these communities. Went to the US, made good money there. They called on them repeatedly to come and help the Ghanaian project. Many refused, that they were not going to come.
Good.
But then the moment they heard that, In my constituency, there's some space there. They are running. The moment they hear that, oh, MPP has won or NDC has won, they quickly find their CVs, quickly they come lobbying and shoving away people who would have sacrificed their lives in Ghana, right? So that they can occupy those positions. The argument I'm making is that, yes, they may not necessarily be the same.
Would you consider a president who overlooks somebody who's sacrificed for a country to then go and bring in such a person and make him a minister? Would you consider that to be a good leadership example? You will not be happy with a president who does that. The example you give. If a president decides that somebody has worked as a ranking member for 8 years, he's been with you and done so much work, and then you win power, and then you go and bring somebody from America to come and take over the health position, would that be fair?
You see, so the question now is the exceptions rule that you have triggered, right? If you look at all the circumstances of the case, if that person is part of the pack, are you likely to deliver better compared to excluding the person? If on all the facts, it would seem a reasonable person will come to the conclusion that we are better off with you, then...
So I agree with you on one condition. See, so let me give you an example. Obasanjo became president was it 99? Or was it 2009? I'm not sure. Somebody's helping. 2000. Obasanjo became president.
Oh, before 2009.
No, his second coming.
Okay, yes.
When he won as a Democrat. Not when there was a coup when he was appointed. So when he came in, I think it
was president before John Kufuor became president. That was how come he helped us.
So that would be 99.
Yeah, let me see.
All right. Obasanjo's administration was considered technically one of the best Nigeria has ever had. Okonjo Iweala, a lot of these high level, the governor for Kaduna State, Nasir El Rufai. I mean, Obasanjo's cabinet was world class.
1999 to 2007.
Most Nigerians say that cabinet is very good because, you know, Nigerians, there are a lot of them in the diaspora. All right. And he did the right thing by bringing those guys in. So sometimes your argument can be true because when it comes to like national development. So, for example, when Akufo-Addo wanted somebody to help head his technical team for COVID, he looked for the highest ranking Ghanaian in the World Health System, Professor Anefi something, and brought him in. We all say that, look, Anefi is not interested in Ghanaian politics. He is a high-level technocrat in the WHO. We needed him. He came to do the work. Mahama, Victor Bampo, Mahama became president in 2012. We needed funding for health. Who is the Ghanaian within the global health system who can help you raise the money? It's called Victor Bampo. Bring him. So, I actually think we need a national strategy for that. Okay. And a lot of these people that you are seeing, they took pay cuts to come and work for the country. These people are making reference to. They took pay cuts because working for your country, sometimes, especially at some level, the amount you are paid as a minister on paper may not compare to all the perks you get working for the UN or WHO, the security of your family living in Geneva, schooling for free, and all those things. Okay, so I'm saying that when your country calls you at that level, you should say yes. So, but it should be the country that should call you. You are not the one, you see. So what I'm saying is that the country called Anefi, he came. The country called Victor Bampo, he came. Yeah. The country called these players, and they said they won't come.
But you see, my pushback on
we
that.
are not. See, I'm coming. Let me. I'm saying that I agree with you that the country should call its best. At the time we called them, they were very good.
At the time we called these doctors was when they were needed in.
No, we are. We
decided that they were leaving because
we've made progress. Let's not argue just for argument's sake. I'm saying that the key point is that your country made a call to you.
Yes.
All right, and I've given you two examples in health for MPP and NDC. Yes. Nobody can question the competence of Anefi.
That's true.
Nobody can question the competence of Victor Bampo. All right. Because their nation need, and there was even a risk because in Ghana, when you come and work for a political party or a government, they will say you are NDC or MPP, even though you may not be. And I'm saying that they had a lot to lose, but they took their job. And a footballer When your country needed you, you said no.
Can I ask you a question? Quick one on this. These players in question who rejected the call from Ghana, they are at the top of their games. I'm asking because of the comparison you're making.
So that's a very good question. So
Because
at the time they were
Mm-hmm.
called, they were. You see, the thing about football is that football is form driven. So if you talk of world class players Ghana has had, I may be wrong. Within the past 20 years, you can say players that were really at the top of their game. Essien was at the top of his game when he was very good. Asamoah was at the top of his game when he was very, very good. You can say at some point, Partey, Atletico Madrid into Arsenal, at the top of his game when he was very, very good. You can say Kudus and Semenyo are on their way there. Okay. I'm not sure you can even say that about Hudson Odoi or Nketiah at the time we even called them. They were very good, but they were not at the point where...
No, but Hudson was playing regularly.
Yes, I'm coming. I'm saying that they were not at the level where you would say that you even make an exception to bring them. They were very, very good. Okay, they are, so, and again, I'm not a football guy, but when you talk of a world-class player who can walk into any team on his day, so Essien, when he was Essien, he was the, you understand? I don't even think these guys even reached that level.
So the more
and yet we call them.
No, Bernard, the more reason, and I'm parrying your example with the health experts, the world-class health experts you talked about. I'm parrying that example.
Yeah.
If they're not at the top of their game, the more reason we should accept their decision. Because remember, there's an individual interest or what word should I use? Individually, they want to build themselves. It is easier for the person, for the Ghanaian outside who has hit the mark, to make that pay cut and accept the job. To take that pay cut and accept the Ghanaian job.
For the national
it's
team,
not easy for.
No, but I could play for a national team is not. You see, it's not a pay cut. You see, that's what I'm saying, that the example Sky gave is a bit problematic because, you see, leave WHO and come and work for Ghana for COVID. Change your career. Black Stars, we are not saying change.
But they don't necessarily leave. They
take
fine.
But you see, we are not saying, but we didn't say leave your team and come and play for Blacks as a permanent profession. There's an international break which allows every player to play for a national team. So you are playing for your football team. In the international break, come and play for us for 2 games and go back. That's what we said. We are not saying stop playing for Chelsea or whatever. Just and so it's not the same kind of analogy. So I'm saying that it was not such a big price to pay, because even world-class players in your team were traveling longer kilometers. Players like Brazilian players, they will travel sometimes to a different day zone to play at altitude. So, for example, you are Alisson. You are going to play in Peru, and you are playing at 6,000 feet per and they still do it. So it's the more you stretch the comparison Sky brings, the less tenable their argument is. I think the only way to bring them back in is if the coach has a very strong view that he has a problem to solve in the team that only they can solve. And then that will mean that he will then find a way to integrate them in a non-disruptive way. But in the absence of that, the mere fact that somebody is of Ghanaian descent and is relatively good and is available and therefore should come and replace somebody who has paid the price for us to get there is not on.
So ultimately what we are saying is that if on all the facts, it would seem that the people are needed to help us get to where we want to be.
A certain expected outcome,
But we should not decide that merely because they said no initially, the door is shut to them. I think that is where prejudice comes in, and I don't think that.
Well, the coach is the one who decide. Somebody said Gerard Asamoah actually called up. This was somebody saying no. Gerard Asamoah was actually called up for a Nations Cup qualifier when Dosena was the coach. He honored the invitation.
Yes, so
and
he came.
Was an unused.
It wasn't used.
Yeah, no, but the way he said it was like we didn't mind him.
But we didn't mind him.
No. I'm just correcting.
When he came.
No, he honored the invitation and was an unused substitute in the game.
Which is, if you've listened to him, was that he went back. Yeah. That is why he went back and decided to play for Germany.
But per FIFA rules at the time, he would have been ineligible to play for Germany if he had come off the bench to even play for a second. So the coach didn't let him play, and that's why he was able to play for Germany.
Which is why when he went back, he made But
he was called.
You don't get me. Yeah, I know that story better than the person who is telling you this thing.
You interview the guy.
You understand? Why do you, so if he had been called and all was okay, why did he go back and go and play for Germany?
But he was called for one game and he didn't play. Does that
No,
mean
but
that?
I've used it for
But
one minute.
let's also not create a sense of entitlement. They have 22 players. They've called you to play. The fact that they've called doesn't mean you start every game. So the fact that the coach doesn't see need for you in one game, should that be enough for you to get angry?
No, they should check the game that
he was called to play.
He showed up that he was on a USAP for.
But who called him? The coach. But if the coach didn't want, why did the coach call him?
You check the game.
Or do you think there was pressure on the coach to call him?
Check the game.
I won't remember. Dosena is long ago.
I know.
Dosena is.
You check the game.
Many comments have come in.
Let me read some for you. I mean, I've kept quiet today for you.
I don't know why this was stretching this.
It's a simple matter.
Let's just move on.
Well, but we can move on. I don't know. You are also.
They are the ones who are not allowing.
He's also stretching his argument.
No, you see, the same conversation we are having about these footballers is the same conversation that party people also have, and many other Ghanaians have. They get seriously. They bomb. You use the yes. They were in the trenches and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, right. There are even people in MPP who accuse the former president of bringing people they didn't know to come and take positions, and now that they are in opposition, they don't know where the people are.
They have run away again.
So, in fact, if you listen to the MPP, campaign very carefully, this current campaign, you will notice there are undertones of that, where people say, we've been here, we've fought for the party, and when positions come, they don't get. Which is why Monday came on air to say that NDC people should just relax, because there's an expectation that when you help a party win power. But I'm also saying that we should be very careful here, because nation building should not be seen as rewarding the person who's hungriest. Nation building is more serious than anything else. And I will always defer to expertise on nation building. If you can find somebody who can do the work for nation building, I will bring him, because it will save lives. Okay? If there's a doctor, there's an educationist who can help us. If I am a president, I'll look for him. I'll even go and beg him. Because when somebody earns a skill or a knowledge, and he can work for my country, that one I will bring him in. Okay? So I am not poo-pooing the idea of bringing in Ghanaian-born people at all. Please don't get around, because we actually need people like that. We actually should create a political culture that allows that. Okay? We shouldn't encourage foot soldiers to force presidents to appoint incompetent people just because they are loyal. Because to build a nation, you need the best. So when you listen to the campaign of the parties and they are giving the politicians pressure, we who know better or who believe we have a better view should tell the politicians that no. If the guy can do the work, bring him. Because political position is not a reward. You understand? It's not a reward to come and loot.
In Ghana, it's a reward.
It should not be. And it becomes a reward because we perpetuate these arguments around. So please, this shouldn't be construed into a political issue at all. Because on politics, I am with you.
Let's meet Noah from Bergros says, Bernard, you're forgetting that Otadro also benefited from someone being dropped prior to World Cup 2022. He didn't play qualifiers. Someone was dropped for him to go to the World Cup. Good morning, CBS. We are not saying they shouldn't come. They should just wait after the World Cup. If they truly want to represent Ghana, they should come and play the AFCON qualifiers. Bernard, I don't agree with Kaka at all. They should stay in their perfect first world country. They could have changed their mind at any point over the past 3 years. Changing your mind now is very opportunistic. Do you think if England had called them to the World Cup and Ghana also approached, they would have changed their mind and joined us? I don't think so. Nee from Choco. Bernardino, please tell Kaka, I like her, but don't angry me. I agree with you, Bernard and Otado. Today, the hashtag Kakra should trend. Kakra, we love the boys, but they should only come in September 2026 for us to show them some love. This is Free Akulache. Good morning, Citi FM. Nana from Wayarifa says, the problems of the Black Stars management started from 1992 when Nana Butler and Alhaji Jaula created captainship problems. I don't support Hudson's call to the Black Stars, but we should consider what happened to his dad, who was prematurely sacked from House of Folk by Nyaho Tamaklo. As Otado said, Odoi. As Otado said, those foreign-born players' invitations should be looked at on a case-by-case basis.
Fair point.
Ben, if Presec rejects you as a first-choice candidate seeking admission, should another school accept you as a second choice? Kuku from East Legon. Now from Spinter says, please, I know Kaka is playing the devil's advocate this morning. Kaka, don't worry. we will organize Justify Your Inclusion at Mamu Binima Park to prepare their minds, body, and soul for the Black Stars. I like this one. They should do the Justify.
You're going to do Monday Stars
at Mamu Binima.
On a hard topic.
Justify.
Because you must prepare their mind, their body, and their soul.
When they say for the
no, continue to say he has to feel. He said he has to feel the. No, he said he has to feel the thing.
They should do that thing, like, you know. Back in the day, he said you are strong. They'll tell you, Charlie, you have to fight this person. So, instead of doing, you scored 17 goals in the La Liga, 6 assists. No. Okay, ni mama mo be meet us here Sunday.
Justify.
Sunday justify. Has no do it. Yeah. But if you can score,
it will shock you. It will shock you that some of them can. Look, I saw.
It's just some of them.
You know, but they have
I've told you this thing.
Do you know that there's a lot of them, and this is actually a good discussion because Cape Verde, one of the secrets to their success has been going for people of Cape Verdean descent who play, particularly in the Portuguese first division, lower tiers, and it's helped them. Okay, but there are a number of Ghanaian and Nigerian-born or Nigerian descent players who play for these countries who do a lot of work. So, for example, Jeremy Doku, he came to Ghana. I actually saw him personally to do projects. The Amsterdam, the Liverpool guy, Frimpong. Frimpong came to Ghana. He came to do some. In fact, Jude organized a match for him in one of your area. I think you even helped him. Yeah. Kodigapo was in Togo to do the same thing. He was actually playing a Monday Stars game in Togo.
The former Barca man also was here. What's his name? The Dutch guy. Is it that?
Memphis Depay. He's here a lot. It's not like he's here. He's here every time he gets. He's here.
What I'm trying to say is that for some of us, we are not even. A lot of these players, the love they get when they come to this town is massive, and they are doing a lot of things for the country. Okay, so again, we shouldn't see my view to say a lot of the Ghanaian-born players don't love the country. They've come to do many things. A lot of them are play for us because they are captied. All right, Jeremy Doku is playing for Holland, he's doing well, and then Frimpong will play for whatever, or Belgium and Holland respectively. But it's just on a case by case basis. I think Otuado has answered the question for us. Let's do case by case.
Do this. Odoe and Ketia, Odoe and Ketia have no right to be called to the Black Stars now or any other day because they look down when we needed them the most. If they should have been that we've read this. The whole thing is like applying for a job where there's no vacancy. It matters not how qualified you are. There's simply no vacancy at this time. So, Bernard, these guys will come and cause confusion in our team and will end up dehumanizing our players who struggle to qualify for the World Cup. I think they can come back after the World Cup. Never again. Kakra and Bishop Sky, I support you. A zillion cement from Jata Cement. This is DJ Nature from Italy. But Bernard, let me just finish this one. I think Sky's scenario differs from the issue at stake. This guy expressly rejected the offer. He said he won't come. This is at the time we hadn't qualified. I think it's not unfair to say, no, we don't need you for now. Your position has been taken. This is not an argument. Sky, Bernard, to Sky's point about the professionals leaving Ghana and returning to lead as MPs, etc., kindly put him on notice that the electoral process for these professionals is synonymous to the qualification process. These people should pick their nomination forms and hit the campaign trail through AFCON qualifying rounds and AFCON. This is Andy.
He's taking analysis
from bus 2.
So go and pick forms.
Heritage Caravan 2020.
Is it go and pick forms?
Let me read it again.
I love it. Tell me read it again.
It says, kindly put him on notice that the electoral process for these professionals is synonymous to the qualification process.
Sharp.
They should pick nomination forms and hit the campaign trail through AFCON qualifying rounds and AFCON. So like first round we go to Djibouti, second round then we go to Chad, then we go to Bangui, Central African Republic, then we put more South Africa inside to give them happy. Then we'll see.
I wanted to do something for fun.
What?
If we picked all the, let's assume there was a World Cup that had people who could play for a country of their origin or their descent.
Yes.
I think it will be a very interesting situation
for a lot of countries.
For Nigeria and Ghana and a lot of the West African countries and the players who play for France. Number one, the European teams will be much, much weaker and the African teams will be much, much stronger. Because if you take, for example, Nigeria as a case in point, Olise, Bayern Munich, France. That guy is one of the best promising players. In fact, Liverpool is thinking of replacing Salah with him. Eze, Arsenal, fantastic player. Saka, one of the best in his position. And there are lots of them like that. I think Ghana too has a lot of them. It's almost like what, and you know, it's an analogy of what we've missed with our engineers, our doctors and things, because a lot of our best people don't work here. All right. So we are not able to, so in the same way that we are not able to progress in the World Cup because some of our best players are playing for other countries, in development as well, some of our best minds are working for the American government or the British government or the Chinese government. And it's very difficult for us to harness those resources. So I feel like there must actually be a national strategy of bringing those minds back into Ghana.
No, I agree with you. But just to the point you were making about if some of the Europeans would actually also benefit, because if Italy had a choice, there are a lot of Argentine talents that will play for Italy.
Okay.
You understand? Because, there are a lot of, so you see a lot of names in the Argentina system who are
Italian. So Argentina benefits from Italy
a lot. You see,
okay.
Which is why you have a lot of them being able to play there, because the passports help them. You know, they are on both sides. You know, so it will not even just be quite a few. If you look at the Americans, for instance, to an extent, they improved their football at the national team level by looking at the Germany-born Americans. Because of the U.S. Air Base that is in Germany, you had a lot of American soldiers
who had kids in Germany.
So
they were able to get into the German system.
So most of them came from, or who had parents who were based there and simply put their kids in soccer systems in Germany, which are much better than what they had. You know,
so it's actually a strategy you can use.
So some of them, so you realize that at a certain point, maybe not now, but at a certain point, there are a lot of American kids who either grew up in Germany, you know, or had one parent being German of some kind, you know.
Let me ask you a question. Looking at South Africa's strategy versus the Ghanaian strategy, which one is more long-term for national team success? Because, for example, a lot of our African, Ghanaian, Senegal, Ivory Coast players, they develop in France or Germany or Italy, and then we get some of them back. As against South Africa, who says we'll develop our league and hope that our players get to the top. It seems to me as if the former strategy is better, where if you look at Cote d'Ivoire, 90% of their players were European trained, and therefore they're able to cope with the sophistication of the game, because Europe is the world's center for football. Okay, so even though South Africa will qualify for the World Cup, I'm not sure they will do as well as Cote d'Ivoire will do, because Cote d'Ivoire players would be more, or Senegal will be more used to the type of play that France or Germany will play as against South Africa.
It's a mixture of all the things that you and Sky and Kaka have discussed on this. So the South African model has worked for them. Okay, Tanzania also have a similar model. Somebody would say, well, it hasn't paid off as...
Oh, Tanzania?
Yes, there's a heavy reliance on players in the local league, because their local league also has significant investment. But even if you look
at... That's what they do in Kosafa.
But they are improving. You know, they are doing much better than they used to.
So they
haven't reached the levels of South Africa, but you can see the improvement. Of course, the template exists for the North Africans. For a very long time, Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia,
they just
Libya,
bring the French boys.
Not necessarily the French boys. I'm talking about the domestic.
Homegrown. And it wasn't working for them.
No, it was.
But they are doing better now.
Yes, but I'm just saying that at that point, they did not look out of place.
It's true, because their teams were very competitive.
Their teams are very competitive, and if somebody was playing in Algeria, the systems were pretty close to what existed in France.
All right.
Somebody's playing in Morocco.
Continental World Cup.
At a certain level, the systems are very close to what was happening in Spain at the time, or Algeria, you know, or Tunisia as well. So that focus takes.
Why is Morocco doing so well these days?
I'll get to that point for you. You know, so if you put all of those things together, there must be a significant investment, because money runs through. You understand? And then all these ones, they have plan. So maybe over the next 5 years, this is what we're doing. After the 5 years, we move into this phase, and you can see the long term of it. And they are willing to take the pain. What we have struggled with in Ghana is a refusal to take the pain. because along the way, you see, Ghana is, when it comes to our football, we are a very result-oriented country.
Yeah.
Irrespective of the level.
Not
Under
process.
10 must win.
We just want to win.
Under 12 must win. Under 15 must win. We don't take losses. Okay, so if Ghana goes 2 editions without anything, the FA president, we will give him problems. But the problems also come from sometimes, indeed.
So we are impatient, eh?
Yeah, but also the impatience comes with us not seeing the plan.
Yeah.
Because we have seen some who have come with a plan.
And we are patient.
And we're patient.
Some are there.
We're patient with that plan.
Yeah.
So I think maybe perhaps if Ghanaians saw the plan being executed,
Yeah.
they will not get too agitated about an under-17 team that goes 2 or 3 years
without winning
anything.
If they can see the end game.
They see the end game and know that the players come from purely the local league. You see subtle improvements across the various levels. But like I said, it requires money. A lot of money. And before I jump to that
Morocco question,
Bernard, football is for rich people.
Even now, eh?
Yes. And not rich people as in like, but I'm just saying for the game to run.
Okay.
Let's put the state aside. Look at the biggest clubs on the continent and who owns them.
Yes. So large companies
you must be willing to absorb losses.
You must be financially deep.
You must be willing to absorb losses.
It's a long-term project.
Without blinking.
Yes.
If Patrice Motsepe loses $2 million this year at Sundowns,
he
doesn't care.
Yeah.
If Togba Pede loses $2 million with House of Folk this year, he will tell so that hey, for the next 3 years, be careful.
Yeah. So we need more depth.
We need more depth of wealth
to be able to
develop the game. Because those are the people who then invest in infrastructure.
Yeah.
They invest in quality training and all those things. So that is what keeps separating us locally from the others.
No,
there's a lot of money. If you went to Sudan, for instance, the big 4 or so, I won't take the big 2. So if you take Hilal, Cardinal, Cardinal used to run Etisalat.
Wow.
I would say run franchise holder. You know what it is. It is not a small business. If you go to Merek, you understand the family that runs that network. You have Hilal Obeid. That's army. Okay. And we don't have
those types of
things, which is why some have made the case for instance, I have made the case. We need to force to put Ghana Police, Ghana Army
in the league,
in the Premier League,
because they have a system of developing the players.
No, they have resources.
Okay.
You see, their infrastructure is almost always better. Their access to certain things. If you had a strong police team playing in Africa,
the Southern Africans used to have
a lot of that. Zambia, Zimbabwe, even South Africa. Farabat is the army, is the Royal Armed Forces of Morocco.
Wow.
You understand? They have budget
for that.
So a lot of those teams, you would realize that do well.
They can develop the players
either company teams, like state corporation teams, provincial level teams. So teams that, for instance, you would have Asante Kotoko.
So these are 97 Goldfields. Goldfields was they lost to Raja.
We haven't figured out the one team in Ghana perhaps that has been able to push that agenda properly is Mediama. Okay. With that, and
are they related to the mining community?
Yeah, but that's why they have the stadium.
Oh yeah. This is this guy. Yeah. Yes.
So you look at Mediama and there's a sense of wealth.
Takwa.
They do well. Everything Mediama does is quality,
and they have a strong local support too.
And that's because they are not super rich.
That's the model.
Yes, they are not super rich in Ghana, but they are wealthier than most,
and they have they can sustain it.
Now, if you come to the Morocco plan that they've been able to execute, again,
they were in the semi-final of the World Cup.
Yeah, they were forced.
It's serious.
And the record that we held at under 20 level, at under 20 level, of playing. Of winning it is under threat because yesterday they qualified for the final of the under 20 World Cup.
And who are they meeting?
Argentina on Sunday.
Morocco, what are they doing right?
They've won CHAN 3 times. They won Olympic bronze.
And the World Cup, they were in the top 4.
World Cup, they were 4th. The only thing they haven't, the one channel, the one hurdle they've struggled is AFCON.
They'll probably win it this year.
It's a plan.
It's proximity to
but you can see their women
they do very well.
Are also doing well.
What is it?
Again, it's money.
Money
and the plan. You see, once the plan is laid down, they've had the patience. This has been going on for over a decade now.
Oh, really?
I spoke to you about, if you remember, a year ago, where
some stadium
the sports minister told the king that, look, we need 140 pitches. But also, the sports minister happens to be the man who runs the purse strings of Morocco. Let me just put that out there.
So he has access to the funds.
He has access to the funds.
140 stadium.
He said we need not stadiums. Pitches. There's a difference.
140 pitches.
He says we need pitches. So they have littered the entire country with pitches. I mean,
people are kicking balls everywhere.
There are pros and cons of it. Some are saying they are sacrificing social services for sports tourism and
that's
sports
all the
diplomacy.
Tournaments happening in Morocco.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to go to Morocco.
Yeah, but it brings them money. Because if you are flying there, you are spending money. You are sleeping in hotels. It's money. They are boosting their economy with it. But it's just the plan, and also generally they have a lot more money than most of us. You know, the systems where transportation is better, services are better, everything is better.
Because now they are paying pound.
You know, but if we are able to invest the money, hey, who knows? Maybe we can get there.
Thank you, guys. I think you've led us somewhere. Initially, I didn't see where we're going, but we've landed.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
First impressions matter. Make yours unforgettable with the irresistible scent of Princess Body Mist and Roll-On. Designed for every lady who wants to leave a lasting impression wherever she goes. And for our gentlemen, there is Style Up Perfume and Roll-On. Elevate your presence with a confident, masculine fragrance that keeps you dry and fresh all day. Because your fragrance should speak before you do, use Princess Body Mist and Roll-On and Style Up Perfume and Roll-On. Your daily essentials for smelling good from dawn till dusk. Princess and Style Up. Smell good and feel great together. The GC brand. It's all about you. This advert is FDA approved.
Me, dear, affordable cooking oil is everything to me and my family. Sure, when I discovered that Frytol sachets come in different sizes, are affordable, and can be used to refill my original Frytol bottles, I switched fast from these Bubi Mame oils for the frying of my buffets and for cooking all my favorite meals.
Switch to Frytol sachets, your trusted and convenient cooking oil for all your Frytol bottle refills. You deserve a life of goodness. This advert is FDA approved.
Are you ready to unlock the next big thing? It's a universe of endless possibilities. Get ready to be part of this universe.
Wake up, have a great day, yeah. With nourishing cowbell premium milk and cowbell Vita Rich, nourishment for you. There's a cowbell milk for you, for you, for you. Cowbell Vita Rich and cowbell premium.
Introducing the new Cowbell Premium Milk, high in protein, and the new Cowbell Vita Rich, enriched with vitamin B9, both so creamy. Now there's a Cowbell for you.
Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
This advert is FDA approved.
Have you imagined buying a house on an interest-free plan and getting a car for free? Well, Afro Arab Properties, best known for building the most affordable quality homes, has hit another milestone of rewards. Are you looking for your dream home today? Afro Arab Properties will definitely show the way. These homes are in 1, 2, 3, and 4-bedroom options located at Manet Spintex, East Legon Hills, Santor, Ashaleboche, Tema Community 25, Old Ningo, Amasaman, Apollonia, and more. Even better, you have a 5-year payment plan without interest. And the big one, purchase a home from some Afro-Arab Properties projects and get an electric car for free. Yes, an electric car that can go 300 kilometers on a full charge. So don't miss this big offer from Afro-Arab Properties. Just call 055-175-3231 or 0244-109-133. Terms and conditions apply. Afro-Arab Properties. At Afro-Arab, everyone can buy a house.
You know, say Premier League no get size, the passion, the goals, hey, it'll be rough. And DSTV is giving premium customers the chance to watch a Premier League game live. All you need to do is to keep your DSTV premium subscription active from now till 15th December. Dial *759# and stand the chance to watch your favorite star play before your very eyes. This promo is brought to you by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. T&Cs apply. DSTV, your home of entertainment.
The luckiest everywhere for everyone. Yeah.
This year is going to be sweet. I don't just feel it, I know it, because the Luckiest Season 3 is back.
And I'm about to show you how to grab your golden ticket. Just dial *712# and follow the prompts to purchase your ticket. Or go to theluckiestafrica.com, hit community tickets, and pick your lucky number.
Or let the system do its magic. Choose how much you want to spend from 1 to 5,000 Ghana cedis. You can even buy a ticket for someone else. Be someone's hero. Payment? Easy. Mobile money in Ghana or card if you're international.
One ticket can turn 1 CD into 500 times more. That's maths we love. Or your community could win 10 times more. So let's get lucky together because luck is everywhere.
Play responsibly, not for persons under 18 years. This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is City 97.3.
Susan told me to leave, saying she's a woman who's cute. All of a sudden she said, how much she found a substitute. But I'm just letting you know that I'm still around. I'll be a bridge over troubled water, so you won't get drowned. Substitute is gonna put you down. I heard you smoking cigarettes by the pack. Since you told me to leave and don't come back, it wasn't my fault, you were the one who said we're true. Now you're drinking liquor, which you didn't do. But I'll be around, so you won't get drowned. The substitute is gonna put you down. Whoa.
9:26 on the City Breakfast Show. Happy Global Customer Service Week from all of us at Dominic Basic Bank. To our valued customers, thank you for choosing us, and to our beautiful, dedicated team. You make service excellence mission possible every day. For more information, call us on 0307 086 6000. Actually, 0307 086 000. Dominic Basic, not just another bank.
So you won't get drowned.
Are you looking for quality and reliability that lasts? Buy a brand new Toyota today from any Toyota Ghana branch and enjoy extended warranty for 5 years or 120,000 kilometers plus 1 year free service or 20,000 kilometers, whichever comes first. At Toyota Ghana, we've got you covered from sales of new vehicles to servicing in our state-of-the-art workshops. Also, get genuine spare parts that keep your car performing at its best. Drive smart, save smart. Choose Toyota Ghana Limited. Call Toyota on 0302 429 801. That's 0302-429-801. Ghana drives Toyota. Central University is pleased to announce the investiture ceremony for Professor Samuel Kwesi Dateba as the new Vice Chancellor. This event is on Wednesday, the 22nd of October at 10 a.m. at Trinity Hall, Miocho Campus. This momentous occasion marks a new chapter in the history of Central University as we formally induct into office a distinguished academic, visionary leader, and accomplished professional whose career spans the fields of engineering, leadership, and organizational development. Central University raising virtuous and transformational leaders. And next time you fly with your family from Accra, why don't you fly better with Emirates? On Emirates, everything's taken care of when you're traveling with kids. Fussy eater, no problem. They can tuck into tasty meals that are perfect for tiny taste buds. You won't hear a peep of on board with over 250 dedicated kids and family channels from CBBS and Nickelodeon to Disney classics. It's non-stop fun all the way for little explorers with free toys like new cuddly friends or cool activity packs.
It wasn't my fault.
You get so much more in Emirates economy. Find out more at emirates.com. Caleb, did you use Emirates when you went to Dubai?
Yes, I did.
Yes, a very...
Charlie, you are living your best life, oh!
You know, I took the spoon they served.
You took it?
I brought it to... I was 30.
Wow.
Emirates, good morning. It's a great service. I love the airline.
You've taken the spoon.
The first time I went to Kenya was in 2007 for the Africa Radio Awards.
Yeah.
And I was invited by the BBC, so I was going, and I went to Samens, and we're giving Emirates tickets, so we had to fly to Dubai, spend 3 days, and go.
Oh yeah!
And on my way back, they upgraded me to business class, and that was the first time I'd ever flown business class in my life. 2007. They said, "Oh, Mr. Able, you've been upgraded to a business class."
Yeah, man.
My brother.
It was nice.
Yeah,
Huh?
I still have dreams about it. I still dream that I'm sitting in the plane. Oh
I've been upgraded just once.
You don't get time to fly a lot because
I don't get time to fly a lot these days. Rather,
anyway,
these days I don't fly a lot. Previously,
I used to fly.
I used to fly a lot.
Yeah, when you were in your space. Yeah. You are upgraded from where to where?
Oh, I've been in business class just once.
Which airline was
SA.
it? SA.
Yes, and that was it. But I have dreams of. I'm dreaming of that thing you had.
I actually did a deal with another airline. I won't mention the name. So I did something for them, and they said they would pay me with a ticket.
Come on.
So I was going to the US, and then they gave me a ticket, which I had the option of flying business class on one leg.
Sweet.
So I flew from Accra to London on business, and then I continued the rest. But the other thing is that on some airlines, when you are flying economy from Europe and America, is very comfortable.
Yes.
You know, they don't treat us very well here. So
when your legs are long like our own, Charlie, economy.
No leg room.
Yeah, but Emirates economy crown, Charlie, someone's business class. Yeah, it's nice.
Anyway, we'll be talking to friends from HR Focus Africa shortly. But let's talk about.
In the meantime, I know you want a British degree at a fraction of the cost, and you want a vibrant student experience in a community that builds your confidence, equips you with real-world employability skills, and also has scholarships available to support your academic journey. All that is available at Lancaster University, Ghana, right here in Ghana. You'll be taught by expert faculty trained to UK standards right here. Lancaster.edu.gh is the website to visit. Email is admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Call 0248-656-274. Lancaster University, Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa. Good morning, Ghana. Kickstart your day with the irresistible chocolatey goodness of Twitsco, enriched with NF4, a combination of energy-boosting minerals and vitamins, including B vitamins, vitamin C, D, iron, and many more. At just 2 Ghana cedis, you can treat yourself and your little ones to a rich, delightful, chocolatey taste of Twitsco and power that dream. Get yours now. Twitsco, power your dream. The luckiest is here. Luck is everywhere. People are winning big. I show you how very quickly. Grab your phone, dial *712#. Choose option 1 to buy a ticket for yourself. Option 2 to buy for someone else. If you want the system to generate a lucky ticket for you, then go with option 1 again. If you prefer to choose your own ticket number, then choose option number 2. Confirm your payment with Momo and you'll be in. For online users, the luckiestafrica.com is where to register. Use Momo or card to pay for yourself or someone else. Luck is everywhere.
In the meantime, the 13th edition of the HR Focus Africa Conference and Awards is happening Friday, the 7th of October at the Accra International Conference Center. It starts at 8:30 a.m. sharp. Join practitioners and business leaders from across the continent for full days of insights, innovation, and networking. It's on the theme Equity, Innovation, and Impact, reimagining the work and talent in Africa's emerging future. Ticket rates are out: in person $660, virtual $306, and there's also a rate for non-members. There's also a prestigious award ceremony at 1 p.m. the same day. The HR Focus Conference is sponsored by TGTS Africa, Mest Africa, Casapreco Petrosol, Platinum Energy Limited, Vivo Energy, Lene HR, and Workflow by Lene, as well as YFM, EBIT, Newmont, KGL Group, Translight Solar, and 97.3 Citi FM. To tell us a bit more about this, I have a Rabina, who's the Vice Chairman, HR Focus Africa Conference and Awards. Welcome, Irabina.
Thank you so much, Bernard.
I also have the Head of Commercial Business, Petrosol Platinum Energy, David Mills. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir.
So for starters, let's talk about the HR Focus Africa Conference. What's it all about and why is such a significant event on Ghana's HR calendar?
So the HR Focus Africa Awards, Conference and Awards has been happening for the past decade plus.
Yeah.
We've been doing it since 2012. We organize it to bring together HR practitioners and business leaders to discuss pertinent issues in the world of work. So this year, like you mentioned, our theme is focused on equity, innovation, and impact, and we've gotten voices across industries, across countries, across continents even, to have conversations about how to reimagine work and talent in Africa's emerging future. It's happening Friday, that's tomorrow, at the Accra International Conference Center. We start at 8:30 a.m. sharp, and it's a full day affair. Usually we have our events in two forms, but we've jumbled it all. So the award ceremony will be happening during the conference. So we have invited the president of the Chartered Institute of Personnel and Development, Right Honorable Chloe Smith. She's also a former cabinet minister, and she's joining us to be one of our keynote speakers. She'll be speaking on integrating innovation and AI into human capital strategies. And then we have Professor Victor Ajiman. He's the chairman of the Public Services Commission, and he will be speaking on shaping Africa's workforce by aligning national policies with SDG goals.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Who are some of your partners and sponsors, and what kind of support are they giving for this year?
Yes, so our partners are EBIT, Translight Solar, we have Petrosol Platinum Energy, we have Newmont Mest, Ghana Link, TGTS, Vivo Energy, Fidelity Bank, Star Assurance, Academic City, Hollard, Fair Afrique, Volta Hotel, Energy Commission, MultiChoice, the Bank Hospital, Casapreco, Voltic, and then media partners, City News, Daily Guide, and Daily Graphic.
So beyond the sessions, what practical value will participants gain? Is it workshops? Is it trainings? What are some of the stuff to expect?
So the highlights are keynote speeches, panel discussions, and the networking. One of the things that we intentionally focus on is providing platforms for shared learning. You could find that your problem that you've been battling for 5 years, with one sentence or one conversation, you get the solution. So with the voices and the brains that are in the room, we believe that HR practitioners and business leaders are going to get an advantage by networking and hearing the voices that will be speaking on the various topics. We've also curated a special masterclass that will be happening at the same venue but much later in the evening with the Right Honorable Chloe Smith, the CIPD president. So you're able to sign on to that if you're interested.
So, Mr. Mills, welcome again. Why did Petrosol Platinum Energy choose to come on board as a partner for this important event?
Yeah, thank you very much, Bernard, and a good morning to your avid listeners. It wasn't difficult at all. One, I'm an ex-Lenny.
Oh, is it?
Number two, I was former head of HR at Petrosol, just transitioning into a new role. So it wasn't too difficult to make a business case at the executive level.
Okay.
But I think most importantly, this conference has, over the years, like Yorabna said, served a great purpose in bringing the HR community together, building capacity, and helping HR professionals to create value for the organizations. From as Petrosol, as an organization deeply committed to optimizing human potential, we find this partnership excellent and accurate as well.
Amazing stuff. So you're an insider who's joined your family. So let's talk about the awards now. Can you tell us about the awards and what they mean for the HR community?
Yes, so we've been doing the awards since 2013. What we've realized with the awards is it pushes the HR practitioners. When they submit, it's a pretty rigorous process, and we've even got complaints in previous years that it's so rigorous because we're not just meting out awards, we're actually deep diving into their processes and their systems and giving honor to whom honor is due. So one of the main things that we pride ourselves in doing is engaging them after the awards to let them know their shortfalls, assist. You know, we're all about improving upon the lives of every individual and business we come across. So we focus on the HR teams because like HR is the fuel of every organization. So we look at their systems, and those who are doing great, we give them the awards, and those who are not, we encourage them and let them know the shortfalls and the gaps and encourage them to do better over the next years. So the periods are over 2 years, and we award both in function and industry. So we have best HR management in healthcare, best HR management in banking and finance. We also have best organization in learning and development, so with the HR function specific as well. And then we have the individual awards. So we'll be focusing on who's been the best HR rising star, that's the HR operational staff that are coming up, who's the best HR manager of the year based on what they do and what they submit. So we have over 30 awards that we're meting out, and we're really excited about that because we'll be having the minister join us as well, the Minister for Employment joining us. So that's something that we intend for him to be speaking to as well. The HR is doing their best to bring up excellence when it comes to HR practice and people management.
So let's talk about how people can register or be part of the conference. It's tomorrow. Is it too late?
Yes, no, it's not too late. So we usually even have registration on arrival. Is it? Yes, even starting at 8:30 a.m. So if you've not registered, you should be there much earlier. But you could get your tickets at hrfocusevents.com.
hrfocusevents.com.
Yes. So you just get there and you register for the events. The tickets are 1,001 CDs, but our Universe members have a 40% discount. So it comes down.
Universe members?
Yes, our HR Focus Universe members. We have a network of HR practitioners. Yes, it's free to join. So you can join and then register immediately. So irrespective of your level, even if you just finished national service, if you've been doing HR for 30 years, there's space for you. So Universe members come in at 660 Ghana cedis, and it's a full day affair. We have coffee break, we have breakfast on arrival, we have a break lunch, and then we have food at the end as well. So it's a full packed event. And you could also call us on 050-962-0204.
Amazing stuff. So this is the HR Africa Conference and Awards happening tomorrow the 17th, Accra International Conference Center, 8:30, and Rabna Nikwe is here talking to us about it. One of their key partners also joined in the person of David Mills, head of commercial business, Petrosol Platinum. So can this partner and win? You know, host and win. How does it do?
Well, the truth is, Rabna forgot to mention that
you are past winners.
2 years ago, I think I was a finalist in the HR manager category.
Yes, he was.
Okay.
And then also Petrosol won Emerging HR Organization in Oil and Gas.
Yeah.
Oh, so you already have an award track record.
I do think we put ourselves up for a couple of awards this year. So So let's see how it goes.
Yeah, but nobody knows.
Yeah, but we don't.
The
The motivation to sponsor is not necessarily
no.
to.
So you see, ideally we do it in separate events, but because of
we don't even know you. The awards committee doesn't know you.
Yeah, but we hope to pull an award through. I mean, that would be gracious.
Yeah, very important.
We have a technical committee that is curated to work on it, so it's a separate body.
No, thanks. Is the magazine still on? I like the magazine.
Oh yes. We're trying to digital. We're trying to go digital. Yeah. So we've not been doing it every year. So we do the special conference edition, and then we do the digital version throughout the year.
Send me a copy.
Yes, sir.
Rabna Nikwe is the vice chairman for HR Focus Africa Conference and Awards, passing through to talk about the 13th edition. Wow, 13 years. That's very consistent.
Yeah.
And you can call 0509-620-204, or you can go to hrfocusevents.com to grab your tickets. The event is happening tomorrow morning. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is Citi 97.3.
Hey, so what goes into building quality structures? I mean, literally, what goes into it? Wujaf, you don't want to be sitting here somewhere worrying whether or not you did a really good job. It'd be very simple equation. If there's no diamond cement in the mix, massa, forget it. Don't start cry. Menye, diamond cement has been providing builders, block makers, and construction companies that peace of mind for years. Diamond cement is 42.5 R grade cement, unbeatable quality made right here in Ghana. And because we have your pocket in mind, we provide 32.5 R grade so that everybody getting on. No long talk, Jack. If there's no diamond cement in the mix, don't start. Locate Diamond Cement Ghana Limited nationwide with factories in Aflao, Takrade, and Buipe, or call 0244-313-368 or 0540-111-978 or 0202-021-175. Diamond Cement, still as hard as a diamond.
Who is calling me this other one?
Hello. Good evening, Kwame.
Good evening.
We are into baby foods and would like to introduce...
Wait a minute. How did you get my number? You just use ways and means to find people's numbers and be calling them by heart. No respect for privacy or anything at all.
Oh, Bra Kwame.
Is your business privacy ready? Do you collect and use information of people in your line of work, like their name, number, location? You might be doing the wrong things. Whether you're a big company or a small one, you must respect people's right to privacy. Register and be certified by the Data Protection Commission of Ghana. It is the law. You will receive the necessary training, advice, and guided on the right systems to put in place to help protect information you collect about people. Register your company. It's simple and online. Visit www.dataprotection.org.gh to register. Privacy is the responsibility of everyone. Remember, privacy is personal.
Mensa can 15,000 Ghana cedis every ayo for. Busumi bia metua 15 cedis pe. Midini na e boa ya ma me yen.
Mensuma je 10,000 Ghana cedis every ayo for chain. Media 10 cedis na metua free me momo busumi bia.
Menko ade misika na amao. Ayo for ne se amfa.
Na se yen nyina na register ayo family cover no. Na wo kai last a wo de sika to wo momo so.
Asa chaka crowd.
Chese wontua wo ayo ntoboa no. Se wentua wo ayo family cover sika no busumi bia. Policy no enye adwuma. Enti hwese wo ni wadofo bambo no beye adwuma. Hwese sika be wo momo no so abri bia. Na wetumi etua busumi bia entem so. Pe ayo package a ebeboa wo. Nenya bambo pa. Kai se nhwehwe kakra da ho. We ye nhwehwe free Salam Alliance Life Insurance Ghana Limited.
Ayo, because you care.
For you and your family.
And where do you think you're going?
To train in the garden.
With my broom?
Mom, it's a javelin.
Oh, really? And that plate?
That's not a plate. It's a discus, Mom. We are training to become winners.
Well, you know you need lots of energy to become winners. So you both better start your day with Twisco before you go anywhere. Besides its great chocolatey taste, Twisco is enriched with Enerford, a blend of energy-boosting vitamins and minerals for little winners.
Thanks, Mom.
Got to keep my little winners in shape. Twisco, power your dreams.
This advert is FDA approved.
If you know these sounds, you didn't just live through the 90s.
You lived the experience. Back then, connection took minutes. Today, it takes a blink. You express yourself with memes. You hold video calls across continents. You say hey to an AI who responds,
"Hello, Kwame."
You order rides, dinner, and dreams all from the palm of your hand. A lot has changed, so have we. For over 3 decades, EcoBank has evolved with you, leading digital banking in Ghana and across 33 African countries, pioneering solutions built around how you live, move, and dream today. From our express points to EcoBank Pay, online banking, and the mobile app, we are where you are. Here for today, ready for tomorrow. Now, that's change, powered by EcoBank.
EcoBank, a better way to bank your way. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Abochuki babi de unya sankofa pepper soup where you know pepper sankofa pepper powder sheshe raw sankofa pepper powder sankofa pepper powder sankofa pepper powder
FDA aji ejade nkrato yatum.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Minutes to the top of the hour. And did you know that the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts is hosting the Afro Gastro Festival tomorrow and Saturday at the Nkrumah Memorial Park? It's a multicultural food festival that celebrates Ghanaian African cuisine. I have in studio Delasi Mabel Lewuku, who's the PR for the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts, to tell us more about Afro Gastro. Delasi Mabel, welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you, Bernard.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Amazing. Charlie, I like the name of Afro Gastro.
I
like it. Afro Gastro. Is it the first time this has been organized?
Yes, this is the maiden edition.
Okay, so what's that about? Tell me about Afro Gastro.
Okay, so, you know, before I start, I want to thank you very much. Citi, you are doing brilliant.
Thank you.
And it is just a media house that wants to stay the course of its nation and ensure that it is developed. That takes such courses, and the ministry appreciates the effort and the support you have given us so far. And thank you to your listeners this morning for making time.
Wonderful.
Yeah, Afro Gastro. You know, when you talk about food, you connect with our culture.
Yeah, man.
So, as someone from the Volta region,
correct.
And when you talk about my akple and about bitadi,
correct for 10 points. Correct for 10 points.
My eyebrows are raised, you know, and I start salivating.
Of
so
course.
Food really is part of our culture.
Yes.
But then you don't need to speak my language to be able to eat my food.
At all.
Yes. If it's tasty and it's looks good, you would love to have a taste of it.
Of course.
So this festival is interconnected with the Black Star Experience maiden mantra of government to make sure that we are interconnected and then we spread our wings throughout the world. So a lot of embassies from within and outside are coming together to show their skills.
Okay.
You know, sometimes you visit a country and they provide you kontombre, their type
version.
of contombre, and then when you see it, you realize that there is a connection between that food and what we have in there. And so we are taking this opportunity to interconnect with the continent, with everybody in the world, to show what we have, you know, as our food. So it's a culinary heritage and cultural root festival that wants to link the continents together. And this is the maiden edition. In fact, it is free.
I see.
So tomorrow is the opening ceremony. So tomorrow you find us talking about how food enhances our culture, you know. So there will be a lot of conversation around African food, around our jollof, our akple, and the moi moi and the other foods from other continents. So we just calling on people to come.
So
and have
what
a
are we
taste.
coming to do? Coming to look at food or eat it?
Both.
Will there be food to be bought or just tasted?
Tasted.
Taste the food.
Yes, you taste the food
from different countries. Which
Yes,
countries
from
are
different
coming?
Countries. China is coming.
China. Okay.
China is coming. Morocco is coming.
I like that.
Australia is coming. We have about 13 of them, and still adding on. There are a
Coming
lot of
to
people
prepare different types
coming-
of food.
Different types of food.
I
So
see.
if you can't even taste it, the flavor alone,
When you smell it, you'll be in heaven.
you'll be in heaven.
Amazing. So when is this? Where is this? And is it like you need to register or just enter?
You need to enter.
Just come.
Yeah, unless you're coming to the Memorial Park to have a fair idea about what the park is about. But if you're coming to the festival, it is free.
I see.
So walk in, show support,
Yeah.
be culturally intuitive, be ready to experience culture, to experience Ghana, to experience the world and Africa together. We are having this at the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. So the opening ceremony starts tomorrow.
I see.
Tomorrow at 9, and we start the conversation.
Amazing
And so
stuff. Is there sponsorship opportunity? Is any company wants to associate, or for now, it's just come and eat?
Because this is the maiden edition.
Okay.
And we are now being seen. I think that by next year, a
It
lot
will
of
get
companies
bigger.
would have made preparations towards it.
Wonderful.
To support.
So it starts from 9 in the morning.
9 in the morning.
And
then close. I mean, we run through the day because the National Symphony Orchestra will be there.
Oh,
Musicians
providing
will be
music
there.
to allow the food to digest better.
Them, go get them.
Oh,
will
no.
Be there.
Wow.
Our Bessa Simons, our hero Bessa Simons, would be there. A lot of artists will pass through, and since the sector is with the creatives, you would see a lot of creatives passing through to throw their weight behind the program.
We can't wait to be there. Afro Gastro happening on the 17th and 18th of October at the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. So this is actually at the Mausoleum.
Yes, please.
So it's within the Mausoleum.
Within the Mausoleum.
I see. You will see signboards. You will see
yes.
the food setup.
Yes.
Can come with kids.
You can come with kids. In fact, kids are the future.
So they should be there.
They should be there
at Afro Gastro.
Afro Gastro Festival, and the Afro represents Africa, and the gastro is gastronomy, our food. So we put the two
African
together.
gastronomy.
Bernard, you know, Africa has a lot of
I tell you,
taste when it comes to food.
Africa is a place of rhythm and taste.
I tell you.
No, thank you very much, Delasi Mabel, PRO of the Ministry of Tourism and Culture and Creative Arts. Don't forget to be at the Afro Gastros tomorrow and Saturday. Nkrumah Mausoleum in Accra. That's Nkrumah Park, Nkrumah Memorial Park. It's at the Mausoleum. It is the best of at least 13 nationalities of food. Come with the family and have a great time. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, Bernard.
In the meantime, is your organization privacy ready? Do you collect and use information of people in your line of work? like their name, number, image, location, email, bank account number. Listen, you might be doing the wrong things, whether you're a big company or a small one. You must respect people's right to privacy. Register and be certified by Data Protection Commission in Ghana. It is the law. You will receive the necessary training, advice, and be guided on the right systems to put in place to help protect the information you collect about people. Register your company or business, organization, or association. It's simple and online. No need to move from the comfort of your home or office. Visit dataprotection.org to register. Have you bought shares, bonds, treasury bills, or other securities? Do you have a CSD securities account number? Many people do not know. Many people do, but do not even know. If you've invested in shares, bonds, or treasury bills, you own a securities account with a CSD through your broker, bank, or custodian. Now, the Central Security Deposit keeps your investment safe and makes sure all trading and ownership transfers in securities in Ghana are done correctly, on time, and transparently. We encourage all investors to verify their securities account details are accurate and up to date. CSD is regulated by the SEC, Central Securities Depository Ghana. You invest, we protect. Well, that's all we have time for today's edition of the show. It's called the Thursday edition. Your favorite City Breakfast show. Keep listening. We have the brunch in the city coming up shortly. Before that, City News at 10 with Shiba Arababeni. Shiba.